Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
The following is a live sports presentation on Glycod.
Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school football starts now. Presented by Priority Radiology.
And welcome to Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school football, where tonight we are live for our season opener at Burke Field at New Albany High School, where the Providence Pioneers come in to take on the New Albany Bulldogs. Folks, saddle up. We've got, give or take, 14 weeks of football for you, high school football for you across Glycod, from Lexington to Central Kentucky, Louisville area, and Southern Indiana. And we are so happy to be able to bring that to you. I'm Dr. Todd Carter, and alongside me is Coach Jim Kazmarek, Coach Kaz.
Yep.
And Christian Sanchez will be in our upstairs doing our video for us tonight. And, Coach, this one, we've got a 9-3 Providence team last year. Excuse me.
Yeah.
They were 9-3 last year against a team here at New Albany that needs to get off the snide.
Okay,
Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, well, you can't hide it. They were 0-16. They were 0-10 last year. And you just can't hide it. It is what it is. So
right.
The new coach, a new atmosphere. And, one of the things that impressed me is the new coach at New Albany, he wants to surround himself with winners.
Yep.
Not only winners on the football field, but, winners in the locker room, winners in the weight room, winners in the classroom,
Yep.
winners at home, winners at church. If you surround yourself with kids that are winners, let me tell you, that winning atmosphere is going to permeate and take over your program. It may take a little while, but it's going to happen for New Albany.
It sure will. Well, and we're, it's one of those where we are really excited and hope that we have a good game tonight. I know I've talked to several of the New Albany coaches, and I know you had the chance to talk to Mr. Clark here, Coach Clark, just a little while ago too. They're excited. They just want to perform well this evening, and for Providence, they want to certainly come in here and try to win this ball game. Well, let's go ahead and take another look at the field and go ahead and give you our game day weather. Our game day weather sponsored by Strike and Spare. Strike and Spare in Clarksville. To book your next outing or party, visit strikeandspare.com or call 812-945-6625. That's 812-945-6625. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare. Well, tonight our kickoff at 7 p.m. It's about 84 degrees, mostly summer. Mostly sunny. Still feels like summer was what I was going to say.
It certainly does.
And it is a perfect night to start high school football this evening. And this might be one of those pickle juice nights, mightn't it, Coach?
I would hope that the coaches have a big supply of pickle juice, and some yellow mustard helps too.
There you go. Well, let's take a brief break. Here's from some of our fantastic Glycod sponsors. When we come back, Coach had the chance to talk to Coach Dan McDonald of the Providence Pioneers. You'll hear from him when we return here on Glycod.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties. When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
I'm Dr. Seth. Around here, we like to say we are not your average orthodontic practice. We're not your average anything, really. We are 100% family-owned, guided by Christian values, and we've built something that's about much more than just straightening teeth. And we're proud to be, by far, the most generous orthodontic practice to our communities, because this is home, and we believe that we are one big, beautiful human family. Our atmosphere? Light, fun, and easygoing. There's no referral necessary. Consultations are totally complimentary. And with flexible, super friendly financing, we are here to make orthodontics as stress-free as it can be. At Ernstberger Orthodontics, we believe in not just creating healthy smiles, but a happy, wholesome experience every step of the way. Come see the difference. Smile with us at Ernstberger Orthodontics.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page. Contact Packy today for a quote that could save you hundreds at 812-202-7271. All-State Insurance Agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands.
I'm with Coach Dan McDonald of the Providence Pioneers. Coach McDonald is in his seventh season. Time goes fast when you're having fun, Coach. And coming off another sectional title for the Pioneers. Coach, I'm going to take you back a little bit. What did you learn from the last game last season against Modern? What did you learn to help your team?
We had to get better up front. And a lot of us having to get better up front comes down to a lot of our starters on the O-line last year were sophomores. Milan last year played a really physical, tough game, and they beat us in the trenches. So we had to get better in the trenches. We had to look at and examine our techniques, and we had to get stronger. And
you return, I think, 5 of those starting offensive linemen. I'll take that back. You returned 3 starting linemen, yes. So you must have learned quite a bit then. Coach, let's talk about the man that kind of makes everything go for you, and that's Nico Frondrisi. How has he progressed this offseason?
I'm really proud of his progression physically and mentally as a leader. The thing about Nico is he had such a good sophomore season that I worry that he puts pressure on himself to make the big play every time. If he just comes through and lets the game come to him, make the right read, trust his read, and he'll be successful.
So besides Nico, and I know you have some other good playmakers, let's talk about some of the other playmakers for the Pioneers.
Really happy with the offseason Gabriel Bermudez has had. A lot of the Pioneer faithful maybe remember him from his sophomore year in the state championship. He made 2 clutch catches that really sealed momentum for us. Has had a great offseason. He's ready to have a great senior year. I don't know if he'll even come off the field tonight. So we're looking forward to big things from him. Noah Leeser, 6'6", with a 6'10.5" wingspan. He's a good target for us. Really happy with the offseason Hudson Landon has had. He certainly looks the part. He's 6'2", 190. The other day he hit 21 miles an hour on a sprint, which is pretty solid. And so we're looking for him to take the next step forward to becoming an elite player. Really happy with the offseason Colton Applegate had and his scrimmage. He's going to start for us at tight end. You may look at him on the roster and say he's a little bit light for a tight end, but he makes up for it with his meanness and his tenacity and his ferocity. He's a heck of a tight end for us. And then in the backfield, Kalen Sipes and Trenton Taylor, that's a fantastic 1-2 punch. Kalen has been electric for us ever since his first carry with us. He took his first carry 2 years ago with us, 60 yards to the house.
I was there.
And then Trenton Taylor is probably the fastest kid on our team. He's a little bit short-statured, which in our offense, that helps. He can hide behind the line, find a crease, and go. So really happy with the skill position guys we have. Not only are they good, pass catchers, runners, not one of them is too selfish to lay a block either. So I'm really looking forward to watching our guys play tonight.
Well, I think all those people are on my list to watch tonight also, everyone you mentioned. Coach, this may sound like a silly question because I know you well enough, but are you worried about any type of overconfidence with your team because of what's happened last year?
I don't think so. Our guys have done a good job this offseason putting the work in. We've had some guys who have really matured as leaders. I've been thrilled with Mason Went and the offseason he's had. Now, I encourage multi-sport athletes. I want these guys to play everything. Mason, played baseball all summer. He's a really good baseball player. But as soon as he came back to football, he was locked in on football and ready to go. Mason's going to start for us at corner. I've been really happy with the scrimmages that we've had, the joint practices, whatever you want to call them. And then the scrimmage, he played well too. So really happy with Mason. He stepped up as a leader. Our 3 permanent captains, Eli Graff, Gabriel Bermudez, Jorge Reyes Nino. That's the backbone of our team, and we'll go as they go.
Well, I will say this. You have probably the best linebacker in at least the southern Indiana, Louisville metro area in Jorge Reyes Nino. I was impressed with him when he started as a freshman for you, and I'm expecting big things from him tonight also.
He's violent. He lives in the weight room, loves football, loves to fly around. He's a fantastic linebacker, and he's got some shoes to fill, he not necessarily shoes to fill, but he stepped in as just a sophomore last year, and he played well. We expected him to be the man, and now as he steps in to be a junior, we're looking for those keys to be a little bit cleaner, those reads on his keys to be just a little bit sharper, a little bit faster, a little bit smoother. Trust your key and let's go. Make the dominant tackle. So Jorge is a fantastic athlete, a fantastic human being. Hopefully he has a really good season for us.
Well, and Coach, he's going to have to be a good leader on your defense, because I believe you graduated the 2 linebackers that were right next to him last year.
Yeah, we did, and just as importantly, we graduated our entire secondary basically, minus Gabriel. Gabriel's returning, but Trevor Unruh, Noah Frossard both graduated. Those are tough guys to replace. So we're looking for Jorge to step up and be a vocal leader, which he's done all summer. So we're really proud of him.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you all for covering us.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today. Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong. And it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding provided in part by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceservices.org.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mac Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
And it's time for our Northside Security Keys to the Game. Northside Security, where service and protection meet. You can give them a call at 812-282-3142. Mention Glycod to receive a free video doorbell with monitored subscription. For more information, again, call 812-282-3142. Northside Security, where service and protection meet. For the keys to the game, let's turn it back over to Coach Kaz. Coach Kaz, first up, the Providence Pioneers. What are we thinking are keys for them?
Well, I've already mentioned this with Coach Mack during our interview, and that is overconfidence.
Yep.
Based on last year's game, it was a blowout in the running clock in the second half, and no matter what you say or how you get the kids to focus, they still remember the score of that game.
Yep.
So I know he's worked hard for them to understand that was last year, this is this year, this is a new Albany team, but overconfidence would be a real problem for Providence tonight. I think they need to set Fondrisi loose. Let him be the man. He's got three good receivers: Bermudez, Leeser, and Wint. Yeah, very very good receivers. I like Leeser especially. He's tall, he's rangy, and he's got two running backs. He's got a very very potent offense. Set that offense loose. Get it right off the bat. Let them loose. Let them attack New Albany's defense. Get New Albany on their heels, and don't let them get a foothold during the game. So that's number two. And the last one is try to, any first game, try to keep mistakes and penalties and sloppy play to a minimum. It's going to happen, but try to keep it to a minimum.
Absolutely. So that is the keys to the game for the Providence Pioneers for the New Albany Bulldogs.
Well, just the opposite. Keep your emotions under control, because they do remember what the score was last year, and they've had a year to stew on that. And in interviews we had last week with the New Albany players, it was obvious that they remembered last year's game. So they've had a year to stew on it, but make sure you play hard. And most importantly, because of that emotion, you need to play discipline. And I think in some part of my keys I put down discipline, discipline, and then you know what else? Discipline.
Yep.
You really, really need to play discipline. Do not lose your cool during the game, especially in a big rivalry game. Give quarterback Grady Mayfield the opportunity to be successful. And by that I mean he can't throw passes when he's laying on his back. It's just, and that's what happened last year. Give him the opportunity to be successful. I think he's a good-looking passer. He's a big kid. I was down on the field. I'm surprised how big the young man is. And short, quick passes, quick hitches, quick slantings, quick outs. Get the ball out of your hand quickly. I think New Albany's got some quality athletes in the receiver position. So give Grady Mayfield the opportunity to be successful. And again, same thing. Keep mistakes and penalties and undisciplined play to a minimum.
All right, so those are the keys to the game for both teams. Again, brought to you by Northside Security, where service and protection meet. This broadcast is authorized by New Albany High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you so much for watching. Well, we're going to take another quick break as we head through the pregame here. When we come back, Coach Kaz had the chance to talk to head coach Mark Clark in his first year here with these New Albany Bulldogs. Come back for that here on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
I'm with Coach Mark Clark, the first-year head coach for the New Albany Bulldogs in the first game of the season against the Providence Pioneers. Coach, thanks for taking a few minutes. I know this is an awful busy time for you.
No problem, Coach. I appreciate you taking your time. You're a busy man too now.
Coach, what have you learned in the past few weeks that you've been with your team? What have you learned about the New Albany Bulldogs?
Well, we've just learned, like, we got a resilient group, and they're excited to come out and get this thing back right. And they've taken to a lot of it. They're still figuring it out, but we really like what they're doing.
Coach, I learned a long time ago that a big part of this game is played from the shoulders up. Yeah. It's a very mental part of the game. What have you done, or what are you doing to help prepare your team mentally? And we're going to get run over here in a minute.
No, I'm trying to pull you back. It's a mental. I'm mentally locked in. We don't want to keep Coach upright. No, I think for us it's just how do we handle all the situations. Wednesday was a big day about situations. So we just want to make sure, if you can handle situational football, then you're going to be successful. And so, all those kind of non-traditional plays that everybody, may not be ready for, we want to make sure that we're ready for those.
Well, Coach, you did mention something I was going to ask you about, and those are situations that occur during games. And I've coached teams that were coming off of some really bad seasons. What are you doing to help the team get ready for those situations?
Yeah, I think it's just telling them, hey, man, we just got to play one game at a time. Too often people think about the result, and we're just focused on a play at a time and a day at a time. I think, if you focus, it's the old, Nick Sabanism, but just concern yourself with the process. Everything else will take care of itself. So we're just concerned with making, our best play each and every time. And so, and then it has a life and death of its own. You got to move on and go to the next one. And so we just want to always just reset ourselves and just focus on task at hand.
Coach, I'm looking at a really good-looking quarterback. You have Grady Mayfield. Tell us about him a little bit. I know we'll see a lot of him tonight.
Yeah, Grady, he's come a long way in, relatively short amount of time. We didn't get as much time with him because he was at baseball. But, he seems ready to go. He's a super conscientious kid that's going to go out and try to do his best. And, he's starting to grasp the offense and all the things that we're putting on him. And so we just want to keep working.
Coach, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Hey.
All right.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe. This is the...
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You don't have to look far to see the power of the Electrical Union Local 369. No matter the size, we have the right contractor to fill your needs. When it counts, you can count on the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 369. Contact the IBEW today.
State Farm helps make renters insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
I'm Dr. Seth. Around here, we like to say we are not your average orthodontic practice. We're not your average anything, really. We are 100% family-owned, guided by Christian values, and we've built something that's about much more than just straightening teeth. And we're proud to be, by far, the most generous orthodontic practice to our communities, because this is home, and we believe that we are one big, beautiful human family. Our atmosphere? Light, fun, and easygoing. There's no referral necessary. Consultations are totally complimentary. And with flexible, super friendly financing, we are here to make orthodontics as stress-free as it can be. At Ernstberger Orthodontics, we believe in not just creating healthy smiles, but a happy, wholesome experience every step of the way. Come see the difference. Smile with us at Ernstberger Orthodontics.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Ernstberger Orthodontics. Smile with us. State Farm Insurance Agent Teresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential.
And as the national anthem concludes here at New Albany High School, Burkefield, we are just about set for the starting lineups, and then we will have our opening of high school football here on Glycod coming up very shortly. But let's go through our starting lineups for both teams here. And don't want that overlay. Sorry about that. All right, so our starting lineups, first off, for the Providence Pioneers on offense, they go as follows. Peyton Dunn, Jorge Reyes Nino, Henry Wynn, Avery Allgaier, and Preston Carr across the front. Nico Fondrizzi, who you heard us talking about, or Coach Kaz talking about in the pregame at quarterback. Kalen Sipes, the running back. Bermudez is the halfback. Noah Leeser, Colton Applegate, Liam Parker are the starting wide receivers, but there will actually be quite a few different players in at receiver for the visiting Pioneers. On defense, Graff, Longest, Dunn, and Glotzback across the front. Reyes Nino and Pierce, Ornella and Lannon, the linebackers, and then Went, Taylor, and Bermudez, the back end of that defense. The home defense, Neff, McGuire, Johnson, and Carrasco. Neff, McGuire, and Johnson, across the front. Carrasco, Alan Ray III, James Smith, and Xavier Bottoms, the linebackers. Kuiper, Farley, Green, and Stevens, the back end of that defense. And then the offense as follows. including Grady Mayfield, Wingard Ross, Alford Gum, Gisham, and Lesh. And let's step aside, catch what we can of our last break, and we will be back with you for our kickoff on Glycod.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
From Glycod, it's Southern Indiana High School football. Presented by Priority Radiology. You have a choice. Tonight's game is brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. Interstate Batteries. Reliable starts with Interstate. UA Local 502 and the Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky. They do it right the first time. German American Bank, building
and Farley Deep for
With apologies to our wonderful Glycod sponsors, it is time for the kickoff, so we are going to cut into it. And kick away by Providence. They won the toss and deferred, so New Albany.
Yeah, New Albany misplayed the kickoff.
They sure did.
It was kind of a squibby kick. Bermuda's kickoff was kind of a squibby kick. It took some funny bounces, as they always do. New Albany misplayed it, picked it up on the 2, and were lucky to get that, and got out to, looks like, the 10. So they're going to start in the hole. And this is probably not the way Coach Clark wanted to start, but it is what it is. And it's one of those situations that he talked about earlier in our interview. And let's see how the kids react to this situation right now.
Absolutely. As the New Albany offense comes back out onto the field, again, we'll give you at least those skilled players as I was rushing through that. Grady Mayfield, who was a 42% passer last year for 425 yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 6'2", 186, a sophomore. Will be throwing it up. Very first thing, and he's got a man. It's going to be pass interference.
Yeah, that was wonderful. He's testing that young Providence secondary right off the bat. That's one area that Providence should be concerned about. One returning starter, 3 brand new players. You know, one of the weirdest things about this, we're not going to mention an Unruh name for the rest of the night.
That's
for the first time in years.
Kind of nutty, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the first time in a long, long time.
Yeah.
So pass interference, first penalty, this one against the Pioneers.
And then
a 15-yard variety, so first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. So that New Albany receiver really was in the open and had the Providence player beat. The ball was a tad underthrown. And, again, one of the hardest passes to defend is the underthrown ball because the receiver's seeing it, coming back to it, and the defensive player is playing the ball.
Sure is. So Mayfield, handoff, sweep, and into trouble, but running through it. And that was Keandre Green, 6'2" senior.
And guess who made the tackle?
Who made the tackle?
Reyes Nino.
I have the feeling you're going to be saying that a lot this evening.
He is an outstanding football player. Coach said he's vicious. I don't think he meant that in a mean way.
Violent, I believe he said.
There you go, violent.
But
yeah.
No, but in a football way.
Yeah, actually the game is, it's a contact game. Dancing is contact. Football is violent.
And
a little bit of
little misdirection there in the backfield. A gain of about 4.
Yeah.
And let's see who that was.
That was Alan Ray, the linebacker.
Alan Ray,
And Alan Ray played some running back last year for New Albany. So right now we've seen 3 different formations and 3 different plays: a long pass, a sweep, and then a kind of a wildcat play with Alan Ray in the backfield.
Brings up a 3rd and a long 3 short. I guess we'll call that actually 4.
Yeah.
As we getting set for this 3rd down play. This is very 3rd and manageable, 3rd and medium here for New Albany. They look to the sideline.
Oh, man, timeout.
Timeout. So a timeout taken by the New Albany coaching staff. That gives us a brief timeout. We will be back with more of our opening game, Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
So 3rd down play upcoming.
Quick pass.
Get it out to the right side. Nice block. Going to be close to the line, but I believe Bermudez came up and made the stop.
Now I'm going to put myself in the position of one of New Albany's coaches up here in the press box, and I'm going to talk down to coach, and I'm going to say, I want you to note this, that the next time we run that play and that look, we're going to pump fake to that receiver, and we're going to bust our guy deep, and he's going to pump fake and hit the deep pass because the Bermudez just sold out completely.
So it looks like New Albany is going to need to kick this one away on a 4th and 1.
I don't know. It looks like they might be going for it.
So 4th and 1 here. They are going to go for it.
Uh-oh.
Ray with the Wildcat.
He got it.
And he sure did.
He did.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
All right, Coach Clark, we now get a handle on what kind of coach Coach Clark's going to be. Let's take some chances. Let's show some confidence. Our players have confidence now in what we're doing.
And second 1st down of the drive.
Yeah.
Hand off to Ray again. Left side flag comes in. That's usually in an area of holding, isn't it,
we may have
Coach?
A holding penalty. Nice gain, though.
Yep,
nice gain.
it
Ray
was a nice gain.
Did a nice job breaking that tackle.
So penalty this time against the Bulldogs, their first. And 10-yard variety, so
that puts New Albany behind the chains. So let's
sure does.
All right, let's see what is it 1st and 10?
So it'll be first and 20. Yep.
1st and 20. So we had a 2nd and about 3 or 4. Now we're 1st and 20. So put myself in coach's place. A nice draw play, a screen pass. I want to try to get 7 or 8 yards.
Right. So Mayfield, snap, throws it out, pitch, and trying to reach forward. That was Carter Rice on the carry.
And Carter Rice played some last year in the games we saw New Albany play. He had some spot playing last year. He's had 7 catches for 50 yards last season. He's only a sophomore. 5'11", 167. So okay, let's see if we can get 10 yards on this play now. Let's make it see if we can get 3rd and 6.
Second and 16. And
there we go.
Nice catch again.
Yeah,
this one by Coates. Coates breaks
the
free.
Tackle. Yeah.
And ends up with a nice play there down the near sideline.
He did, and the key there was he kept his feet moving.
Yep, sure
but
did.
But again, this is what we talked about in our keys. They're giving Grady Mayfield the opportunity to be successful by doing quick, short hitches and slant ends and bubble passes, and he's gaining confidence. He's more and more confident in what he's doing.
So Mayfield and company cross into Providence territory. Another 1st and 10, handoff this side, right side. Lots of daylight there. That's Landon Keller with a first down run.
Got some more flags, though. More flags.
More flags. There is Laundry down on the field.
Yeah, probably he's holding again. Yeah.
Sure is.
And this is, again, one of the keys. What do we say in the keys?
Yep.
No mistakes.
No mistakes.
Play discipline, play with emotion, play discipline, but keep mistakes at a minimum. Now, we've had 2 big mistakes that have cost big yardage both times.
So the Bulldogs, instead of another nice gain and first down, are going to be at 2nd and about 18. Or, excuse me, 1st and 18.
1st and 18, right. So now the New Albany linemen or receivers, whoever is holding, they have to be cognizant of the fact that these referees are looking for holding penalties.
Yep.
So you need to be clean now. You can't grab because they're looking for grabbing. Some confusion on Providence's defense.
Yep. And flag down. And that's before the snap. Is that going to be – it's in the Providence backfield. And that is going to go against New Albany as well.
That was a delay of game penalty that coach is arguing they set the play clock too soon. They started the play clock too soon. I don't know if that was the case. I'm not watching the play clock.
Nonetheless,
3
it
penalties.
Is now 1st and 23 after that 3rd penalty of the contest for the Bulldogs. So Mayfield looks to throw, has a man. That's Coates Jr. Gets a nice block, gets it back to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, we're making.
So gets a piece of it, and we'll make it about 2nd and 14.
Montel Coates, a 5'8", 160-pound wide receiver. He's a junior. Don't know how much playing time he had last year. I don't remember his name playing last year.
So New Albany, even though they've backed themselves back into New Albany territory, back into Providence, the nose of the football in Providence turf. Mayfield looks to throw. Pocket holds up. Overthrows his man.
He had it. He had Loesch open and just was a little bit high. And just he did a couple pumps there when he could have just pumped one time. All right, let's see. New Albany needs 15 yards.
Yep.
I might try that bubble screen with a pump fake and a deep pass.
So as New Albany comes back to the line.
Got 3 receivers right.
And Keller in the backfield. And lofts it up and nearly intercepted.
Yeah,
was for Green.
That's a shame.
But a bit underthrown.
Yeah, that was an underthrown pass because he had the receiver open. a much better pass.
Great defense there by Trenton Taylor, Jr. for the Providence Pioneers.
You don't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to get out there. Let the receiver throw it out and let the receiver run and catch it. That receiver's got the speed. So New Albany's going to punt, and I'm trying to catch the punter's number.
Should be Engel, number 12, but it is not. That is 81.
81 is
Max
Komesh.
Standing at the 36-yard line. Punt off the side of the foot.
Roughing the punter.
Roughing the punter.
Yes, roughing the punter. Now that's a major mistake by Providence.
Yep.
Major mistake.
Let's see if we caught that before the Christian's so good at following the football. And no, we followed the football, which is what we usually want to do, but did not catch that roughing the punter. And so with that penalty.
It should be a first down. It's a 15-yard penalty. Should be a first down. New Albany keeps the ball.
And as they walk it off, that will be another first down by way of penalty for the Bulldogs.
Yep. First game mistakes, Todd. First game mistakes.
And by my count, the 5th first down of the drive for the Bulldogs. And they've chewed clock, which is another one of your keys.
Yeah.
Keller, but the ball pops free, but out of bounds. Ball popped free, but out of bounds.
So this is a new rule they put in last year. The ball years ago, the ball that was fumbled out of bounds, it was marked where the ball went out of bounds.
Right, which advanced about 3 yards.
Yeah, now they bring it back to where that fumble actually occurred.
Right. So that will make it second and about 3 or 4.
Yep.
Mayfield pitches out to Ray. Ray has some daylight in the flat. Bermudez brings him down.
Oh, and they're going to call another holding penalty on
another holding
New Albany
penalty
receiver. Yep. On the bubble screen, he's getting his hands outside the shoulder pads of the defensive back, and once you get your hands outside those shoulder pads, it is going to be called a penalty all the time. You got to keep your hands inside the shoulder pads.
So we're going to replete second down.
Yes.
But the 4th penalty for...
Boy, they're just... unfortunately.
And a 10-yard penalty, going to make it 2nd and 12.
They're really shooting themselves in the foot, and this is not something. But you know the cool part about this right now with Coach Clark? He's not complaining. He's not jumping up around, and the New Albany kids are keeping their cool.
Mayfield. And handoff to Ray, but he was, hit in the backfield, kept it churning.
Yeah, that was.
Gets about loss of a yard. Loss of a yard.
I'm trying to see who broke through the line. Was that?
I think Bermudez was in on that.
No, I don't think Bermudez. I think it was
my
Reyes.
fault.
I think it was Jorge Reyes Nino on a stunt. He just blew right
could
through.
Could be. Yes, it could have been. Yeah.
Blew right through the offensive line. All right.
I think I saw the Bermudez as the free safety coming up towards the end of the play. So 3rd and about 13. Mayfield throws, and that was dropped.
Yeah, that was
dropped by.
I think it was Loesch.
Yes.
Tight end Loesch.
Yes,
but the ball was a little bit behind him. A good catch, and the ball would have been in front of him. He could have caught that and run and probably got the first down. Just a little bit behind the receiver.
Offense appears to be staying on the field.
Yeah.
Klemesh as the tight end on the field, but he's in the tight end position. So Mayfield appears to be going for it here on 4th down, and the Bulldogs should say.
There's the fake. There's the fake.
Oh,
There's
and then
the
the
fake.
pocket breaks down.
Go,
Mayfield
go.
runs for it.
Oh, did he get
reaches
it?
out, tries
no,
to advance the ball. I think they're going to say he was down.
Marked it short. He stepped out of bounds, Todd, about 2 yards short. He made a valiant effort, though.
Sure did.
Man, he sold out his body there. Looked like a little bit of the IU quarterback in the national championship game.
Mendoza sort of thing.
Little Mendoza dive there.
You need 2 hands on the ball, though.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I think he stepped out of bounds.
He had already stepped out of bounds. So Providence takes over now on the 28-yard line.
But notably, New Albany burned 8 minutes of clock.
Yep.
So as the sun begins to get low, the Providence Pioneers on offense take over. Nico Fondrisi looks to throw, deep ball, and could not connect with Noah Leeser.
Yeah. No, that was,
excuse me. That was actually Hudson Lanham.
Yeah, Hudson Lanham. And coach is real high on Hudson Lanham.
Sure is.
But don't think he's got quite the speed that Wint and Lotion Bermudez has. So both offenses start out with a long pass. That's interesting, isn't it?
Handoff, Sipes left side, and carries it out about 5 yards. So it's going to make it 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, good team tackling for New Albany. I'm trying to sketch the numbers there. It looks like number 4, which is Alan Ray. He's going to be a busy man tonight, I think. Oh, timeout.
So the Providence Pioneers take a timeout, and that will allow us to also take a brief timeout. And so we will be back with you here in continuance of the second quarter in just a moment on Glycod.
You don't have to look far to see the power of the Electrical Union Local 369. No matter the size, we have the right contractor to fill your needs. When it counts, you can count on the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 369. Contact the IBEW today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
As we return here to live action, and we're going to have a 3rd and 5 situation with 3:16 left on the clock. No score yet in this one, as Fondrisi and company for the Pioneers. And a short pass.
Short and a really, really quality tackle.
Absolutely, to Mason Wentz.
Yep. That was Keandre Green at the defensive safety position coming up and making a nice stop. It's going to be 4th and 4, so that was a 1-yard pass. Nice rollout, good play by Fondrisi, but just a really good play by New Albany secondary. And Providence looks like they're going to punt. Coach not going to take any chances.
So Bermudez will be punting the ball away from about the 22-yard line. Ray is back to return the Providence punt.
A fake.
And it's a fake.
And New Albany was ready
well
for it.
Defended.
Yeah, super defensive
by
play.
New Albany.
That was number 53 for the Bulldogs. That is Jackson Harris. I believe that's who it was. No, 51, I'm sorry. Giovanni Johnson, 51 defensive end for New Albany. And they were ready for that fake, and I almost said to myself, watch the fake. I think Providence is going to fake this.
Well, so New Albany takes back over in great field position at the 35-yard line. So they have a 1st and 10 from the 35.
Let's see if New Albany can have a clean series this time.
So Mayfield and company back on offense, handoff right side, and that's Keller.
Yeah.
Keller with it out near the first down yardage.
Yeah, Landon Keller was one of the young men we met at the
sure was
Southern Indiana preview
Kickoff.
show last week. Yeah, and really a speedster, a little guy, 5'6", 150, a lot of speed, and he's going to be one of those guys that are going to be hard to defend because he is small, just like Coach talked about Wint being a smaller guy, or his other running back, Taylor. Those guys are hard to see for the defense. Good blocking by Elijah Gum and Zachariah Gatson, by the way.
Left side, and this time Keller wrapped up. It's going to be near the first down marker, and I believe they're going to give him. Are they going to give him the first down?
Peyton Dunn on the tackle for Providence, and I guess so. Yeah.
Sure is.
You don't remember they don't measure anymore.
No, they don't measure anymore. So another first down for New Albany. So with a minute left of the first quarter, there's Ray. And Ray with a short gainer of about 3 yards.
Yeah, Hudson Lanham coming up from the safety spot makes a really nice play. Nice tackle. Yeah, Ray, little gain, not bad, 3 yards. Hey, 3 yards, 4 yards, it's another first down.
Yep. So 2nd and 7.
And New Albany, by the way, we're going to run out this first quarter. They've had the ball the entire first quarter, except for 3 plays. Actually, 4 plays with the fake punt.
Yep, 4 plays is all Providence has gotten in, but New Albany wants another one, and that's Ray. Ray is going to toss it up, and tosses it up for the quarterback, but the play whistled away, and
I think it was Mason Wint that was in position to knock that away.
So the quarterback lined up at wide receiver.
Yeah.
Ray pitched it out to him.
No, I think that was Ray actually throwing the pass.
It was. That's what I meant. Yeah, Ray pitched it out to Mayfield. Yeah.
Right. And I was going to say, I don't think that was the best pass I've seen, but it was an effective play because he had the receiver out there. Coaches, I love it. He's a gunslinger. He's going for it.
So with 17 ticks left here in this quarter.
So what he knows is it's 3rd and 7. He burned another timeout. It's 3rd and 7, but in reality he's got 2 downs to get to 7 yards because he's going to go for it.
So with that timeout, we will keep it here. Just 17 ticks left, and interesting to do that this early, thinking you might need it later. But then again, Coach Clark, I think, thinking, well, I've got opportunities here. I've got 3rd and 7. I need to get a big chunk of this back, if not all of it. And so the brain trust down there working on it, trying to figure out what New Albany wants to do on offense. Good time to remind you, I'm Dr. Todd Carter, Coach Jim Kazmarek. Alongside me, Christian Sanchez up top in the on top of the press box here at New Albany High School. A little warm up there, I'm sure, but yes, he says.
Yeah.
With 17 ticks left, ball on the 22-yard line, 3rd and 7, Mayfield. Calls for it.
Get rid of it.
Here comes Taylor. He's got to get rid of it. Ends up chucking it out of bounds.
He did. Yeah.
And so that's going to make it 4th down.
Yeah, Mason Longest came and put a lot of pressure on him. 6'2", 220. Good-looking young man, by the way. 6'2", 220. Put a lot of pressure on
Mayfield.
Yep.
But
he's got, let's not get away from our quick passes. Get rid of the ball quick. Just. Don't get away from that. Mayfield was doing a really nice job with those quick passes.
Yep. That play, as you said, Coach, just took time to develop.
Yeah.
So Keller to the right of Mayfield. Mayfield back. Here comes pressure and sacked at the 32-yard line. Providence pressure.
Jorge Reyes-Nino, our star linebacker for Providence, came in clean. New Albany's offensive line missed him completely, whiffed on the block, and you can't do that. You better find out where 56 is lined up because he is a man out there. I don't care. He's 5'7", but 220 pounds, and he is a stud at linebacker.
So the protection breaks down, and New Albany turns the ball over on downs. Providence was 7.9 ticks left here in this quarter. So Fondrisi looks to load up. He has a man, Lannon, out there. Lannon overthrown and could not haul it in. 2.3 seconds left.
Interesting that Lannon is becoming a go-to receiver when he's really got Noah Leeser at 6'6", 185, which I think he's a rangy, tall, rangy receiver, and Bermudez. But I know Coach was really high on Lannon and how fast he is and how quick he runs.
So Fondrisi calling to the Providence sideline. He wanted that play again.
Yeah, well, Providence, Fondrisi took a hit right as he got rid of the ball. He took a pretty good lick from New Albany defensive lineman.
Fondrisi on the keeper.
Yeah.
Near sideline, dragged down after about a 4-yard gain. And that will bring us to the end of the first period. And at the end of one, we are scoreless here at Burke Field, New Albany High School. We will have the second quarter upcoming for you here on Glycod.
I'm Dr. Seth. Around here, we like to say we are not your average orthodontic practice. We're not your average anything, really. We are 100% family-owned, guided by Christian values, and we've built something that's about much more than just straightening teeth. And we're proud to be, by far, the most generous orthodontic practice to our communities, because this is home, and we believe that we are one big, beautiful human family. Our atmosphere? Light, fun, and easygoing. There's no referral necessary. Consultations are totally complimentary. And with flexible, super friendly financing, we are here to make orthodontics as stress-free as it can be. At Ernstberger Orthodontics, we believe in not just creating healthy smiles, but a happy, wholesome experience every step of the way. Come see the difference. Smile with us at Ernstberger Orthodontics.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
First down.
As we return, should be about third down, and actually going to say should be third and about 6, but the way it's showing right now, it's more like 3rd and 4. That doesn't seem right.
No, it's 3rd and. Well, let's run the chain out.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. There, we're getting better there. Chain gang was a little off.
Okay, so we have, is it 3rd down? Yeah, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
I have a hard time because the chains keep moving.
Yes, they do.
It shouldn't be that fluid.
They do keep moving around. 3rd and about 6.
Yeah, we'll settle at 3rd and 6.
Ball on 36-yard line, and man in motion, that's Taylor. A little bit of a low snap for Fondrisi. He has a man over the center, and still going is Mason Went. Mason Went finally brought down well into New Albany territory.
So during the break, Todd, we were talking about how important it is to have your eyes. The eyes are a very, very important part of defense. You read your key. Once your key moves, you read the next key. And the defensive back for New Albany took his eyes off his key, and he started reading what the quarterback was doing. And and his key was that receiver running running right past him.
So big first down for the Pioneers. Sipes with the ball, nearly caught in the backfield, does fall forward for a short gain.
Yeah.
Going to be about a yard.
Yep. You know, Coach mentioned Kalen Sipes, the first time we saw him play was 2 years ago, and came in and scored a touchdown the very first time he touched the ball for Providence. And we didn't know who he was. He'd come from transferred from another school and had to sit out for a period of time.
So 2nd and 9 for the Pioneers. Just like that, they have moved into New Albany territory.
So another one of those RPO plays where you fake to the.
Yep.
Nope. Just
a straight handoff, dive play, and that was Sipes.
Yep.
3 to 4 yards, going to make it 3rd and about 5.
So Sipes playing almost like a fullback in that position.
Yep.
So number 44 for New Albany is coming in, and he would be Maurice McGuire. He's the nose tackle for New Albany. 6 foot, 212, a sophomore. Actually, New Albany's got 2 sophomores starting in the line. And that's a really, really nice play coming off that tackle.
Yep.
And that was
no place to go and going to bring up 4th down.
Was that Alan Ray? I mean, whoever did that came off that block so well. It's so well coached to come off that block the way he did. 45, 44, was it McGuire?
They're going to say there was about a yard gain there, so it's going to be 4th and 4.
Big play for both teams.
And timeout by New Albany. So New Albany takes their last timeout.
They burned all their timeouts.
We will take a timeout as well. Be back with you. More of the second quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Quarter number 2, a 4th and 4 upcoming, 9:43 remaining here in this second period of play. So just really a few minutes ticked away here in the second quarter. Coach, thoughts here on this 4th and 4?
Well, one of the things I didn't like calling that timeout, and I know Coach probably had a reason to do it, but it gave Providence coaches a time to gather up their thoughts.
And they came out empty, and threw it right down the middle towards Bermudez.
Yeah.
But that ball falls harmlessly to the turf, and it's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that was a little bit of pressure on him, but that was not one of Fondrisi's better passes. He's complaining that there was pass interference. Certainly didn't see it up here, but I wasn't down on the field either. So New Albany weathered another storm.
Sure did.
And it's still 0-0, and this is turning into a really good game.
It sure is. Well, last year was
not a good game.
Not a good game, and lots of offensive fireworks for the Pioneers.
Yes.
This year thus far, New Albany has played very stoutly on defense, just a couple of first downs for Providence thus far. Now let's see if New Albany can move the ball again, or if Providence has been able to make some changes. Keller.
Yeah, you're going to have to get a body on Reyes Nina. If you are going to move the ball, you have got to get a body on Reyes Nina, because he is making one tackle after another, and they need to scheme some way to get people in his face or picking him off.
They're saying no gain there. So Mayfield with Keller back there with him. Goes to throw it. Batted up in the air.
Yeah,
Keller.
Good. Knock it down.
Dropped the ball, but that was the best thing that could have happened.
Yeah, well, the best thing he could do was just knock the ball down on the ground.
Yep.
So 3rd and 10. I don't want to do anything now that's going to cause turnover in this part of the field. So a draw play or one of your little bubble screenies, a little handoff kind of play.
Sure.
Maybe a bootleg where you fake the handoff to Keller and let Mayfield come out, run into the right. Nope. Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Mayfield throws and has a man. Yeah. And that was who was that? That was Kuiper.
Yeah, not a first
Brandon
down.
Kuiper, not a first down, no.
Here's the difference between Mayfield as a freshman and Mayfield now. Have you noticed when he was scrambling, Todd, as he's scrambling, his eyes are looking upfield.
Yes.
They're not looking down on the ground. They're not looking for who's going to tackle me. My eyes are looking upfield for the receiver that I can throw the ball to. It shows some maturity on his part. The 81 is punting again. The last punt was a little shaky. Max Kimmich. Sorry, Max, I'm mispronouncing your name. Good snatch.
Yep.
Hey.
Off the foot. Going to be out of bounds just shy of midfield.
Giving Providence good field position.
Sure is.
We talked about this before. Besides Jackson Ravel last year and how good he was as a kicker, and the young man at Providence, at Floyd Central, and I can't think of his name. Can you help me out?
No, can't help you out. Not a year.
The good kicker.
Several years ago?
No, right this last year.
Don't
Gerlach?
do that to me. Yes,
Gerlach.
Yes, Gerlach.
Okay.
Yes, Gerlach, absolutely.
Well, we don't see good punters anymore. We have some good kickers, but you really never see punters. It's almost like it's a lost art.
And handoff, and that's Lannon.
Yeah, that's it. That's their inside handoff reverse.
Yep.
And it almost got blown up.
Yep, sure did. But ends up being out near first down yardage.
Yeah, that's a staple Providence play right there. A buck counter, I think they might call it. That's an old-time single wing play.
Single wing play. So we've got both Leeser and Lannon outside, but looking for Sipes. Sipes right down the numbers and touchdown for the Providence Pioneers.
Let's see that again, because I was watching offensive line blocking, and by the time I looked up, Sipes didn't have anybody near him.
He was pretty well wide open. Let's see if we can see it.
Came out of the wing. Yep, came out of the wing. The safety. The safety was reading something he probably shouldn't have been reading, vacated his area, and you can't ask a linebacker to cover Sipes coming out of the backfield. So that was just a misplay by the safety, it looked like.
So with 7:54 in the second quarter, Bermudez lines up to, and the kick is up. And the kick is good. So with that good kick, Providence 7, New Albany nothing. With 7:51 remaining. And let's see if we can sneak in a quick break. We will be back with more of the second quarter here on Glycod.
What is a sharp pass?
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
So 7-0 after that. Kalen Sipes touchdown catch and run, about a 40-yard pass play there for the Pioneers.
Yeah, it wasn't anything fancy about it. It wasn't any fakes or anything. It was just to get the ball. He got a little low snap. He got down on the ball, and Sipes by that time was 10 yards behind the nearest defender. Okay, last Bermuda's kick was a squibber, and that is a much better kick.
Much better kick. Green.
Run it, Green. Run it, Green.
At
Run it,
the
Green.
40.
Run it, Green.
At the
go,
50.
Go.
40. 30.
Look at this.
Taking it to the house.
That's the way you answer.
DeAndre Green with the touchdown on the kickoff return.
90 yards, 92 yards maybe. But that's the way you come back and
yep.
And you answer the Providence touchdown with a 90-yard kickoff, and the New Albany players are all celebrating, and they can't get enough players on the field.
So on the kickoff return, New Albany scores.
Oh, this is a little fakey thing. What are we going to do here? Oh, jeez.
And snap was going to be fumbled away, and that will be no score. But so no PAT, and making it 7-6.
Alan Ray, who is a senior, knows that before you run, it's really important to catch the ball and then run. And you could see he picked his head up. He picked his head up and looked. And I'm not sure the play was going to work anyways. But once he picked his head up and then he had to fumble around for the ball, that killed that play. So maybe New Albany doesn't have a kicker.
Well, they had – Coach had given me Charles Engel as the senior as the kicker, but obviously he was not called on there.
No. So my first year at New Albany, we didn't have a kicker, and we went for two on every single touchdown we scored. We went for two. And when we figured it out at the end of the season, we were exactly 50% on two-point conversions, which would have meant we would have been 100% on kicks. And since we didn't have a kicker, that was never going to happen.
Right.
But we used to set aside 10 minutes of every practice for our two-point conversion plays. And we had a handful of two-point conversion plays that were, on the most part, 50% of the time, we were successful with them. So maybe New Albany doesn't really have a kicker, and they're going to go for two.
Could be. Well, that will be one of those to be determined situations.
Who's kicking here?
And fielded by Taylor. Taylor out to the 11 to about the 24-yard line. So,
well, who was the kicker? 80.
It was number 80. Yes, Charles Engel.
Oh,
that was Engel.
Yeah.
Different number than I had been given earlier.
So it wasn't a bad kick.
Nope.
Nice and high, good for coverage.
So Charles Engel, 5'11", senior.
Okay, now let's see what New Albany can dial up on defense and what Providence is going to do on offense. And if I was Providence, I would stick with running those quick passes right over the middle.
So 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. And Fondrisi hands it off, and then a flag comes in late. Sipes with a nice about 7-yard rumble.
Yeah.
But the flag comes in and right where the football ended up.
Yeah. Jaden Farley makes a nice
personal foul face mask against New Albany.
Jaden Farley makes a nice tackle on that coming from his safety spot. And another New Albany mistake. And
that one a biggie as a 15-yard variety.
Yeah, that's another mistake. And
50 yards of penalties thus far for the Bulldogs in the first half.
Yep, you're right.
On 5 penalties.
Yep.
But 7:01 remains, and New Albany responded to the Providence score. Now Providence.
There he goes again.
Throwing it right out against Lannon and overthrows Lannon again.
Lannon has become his number one receiver, and he's throwing it deep to him. But Lannon doesn't have the speed to get to those passes. So you're asking Fondrisi, you got to put a little more air on it. Put a little more air on the ball and let him cover. So
should say, looked like pretty good defense too by Xavier Bottoms out there, junior.
Yeah, not too bad.
But that if that had been thrown maybe a yard shorter, Lannon probably could have wrapped it up and brought it in. So our second down, good for a couple of yards. Going to make it about 3rd and 8.
Yeah. Giovanni Johnson on another good play and at his defensive tackle spot or defensive end. I'm not sure. I think they're going to call that a defensive end with 2 defensive ends and 1 tackle, and then everybody else are linebackers. It's 3rd and 8.
So 3rd and 8. Fondrisi rolls to the right, looking, has a man, and Coach saw him before Fondrisi did, Bermudez, and brought down after a nice run after catch. And that's a first down for the Pioneers. So Bermudez with a nice catch and run.
If New Albany, if defensively, if they're going to do the things that they're doing in the defensive secondary, they need to put some pressure on the quarterback. So you're going to have to bring some backers. They're playing a lot of man. Giovanni Johnson again on a nice tackle, slipping off a block. But he needs to do that more at the line of scrimmage and not 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. He needs to stand up his offensive lineman and then release from the block and make the play at the line of scrimmage. He's just a little bit slow coming off the block, excuse me. Good-looking kid, though. 6 foot, 260, sophomore.
Sipes takes it on forward and going to bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, James Smith on that tackle. James is a senior, 5'10", 205. He was a defensive end last year. They moved him to linebacker. The thing about James Smith was he was the player of the game for New Albany in the Silver Creek game last year.
All right. I didn't recall that.
I did.
Okay.
It's in my notes from last year.
Very good. Fondrisi, hands off. Taylor battles it forward and gets the first down.
Yeah. James Smith on another tackle. But have you noticed now that Providence offensive line is beginning to dominate right now? They're starting to move the black shirts back.
.432 remain as Providence looking to run it again, left side.
Smith and Giovanni Johnson again.
Yep.
James Smith.
Going to make it second and goal from about the 9-yard line. 8-yard line, I should say.
Yeah, New Albany's got to toughen this up a little bit now. They've got to hold their ground. Big number 74 is in there for New Albany right now. Caden Ross, 6'1", 263.
Ball comes out, pops right into the hands of New Albany. Fumble.
Big play for New Albany.
Into the hands of New Albany.
And that was caused by our man James Smith, I think. Punched the ball out. See if that wasn't Smith punching the ball out. No, it wasn't Smith. Yeah, it was. It was. James Smith punched the ball out. A great series for the young man.
So a big play for the Bulldogs. And 1st and 10.
So I think we're seeing things in the New Albany team this year, this game, this quarter, this half, that we young man.
So a big play for the Bulldogs. And 1st and 10.
So I think we're seeing things in the New Albany team this year, this game, this quarter, this half, that we haven't seen in years. And that's fight and determination.
So 3rd and 7 here.
All right, Providence calls timeout. Todd?
Providence calls a timeout, so we will take a timeout as well and be back with you here in just a few short moments. More second quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
Watching Southern Indiana high school football on Glycod.
So 3rd and 7 here as the sun begins to set at New Albany High School for the Bulldogs. After the fumble recovery, Mayfield looks to throw, has a man. That's Green out there, and Green couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, Green.
What? Coach is speechless.
Because I've seen it so many times for young receivers that get in the open, and they need to keep running, run. At the last minute, you put your hands out and catch the ball. You don't. We used to call it selling eggs. You don't run with your hands out like this. And if you picture what I was talking about, you're just selling eggs. We used to call it. Got to run, and then throw your hands out. That would have been a touchdown. That ball was very well thrown. He'll learn. Young receiver, he'll learn.
Kamesh to kick it away. And the whistle comes. Is that a penalty? Penalty, delay of game. Yep. So delay of game. Going to be a 5-yard penalty.
That was caused by New Albany having a hard time getting their punt team on the field. Some of the kids that should have been on the punt team or the punt team coach, it's got to get his kids gathered up. And on 3rd down, you gather those kids up and say, okay, count 1, 2, 3, got 11. Okay, now get out on the field and do what you're supposed to do. Ooh, there's a better kick.
A little bit better kick this time. And fielded, fair caught at the 40-yard line, or 39, they're going to say. And so Taylor hauls it in. No return. 2:03 remain. And Providence with a 1st and 10. Lots of time left. 1 timeout remaining for the Pioneers. After fumbling the ball away, Fondrisi rolls to his right, throws it out. He's got Went out there. Went catches and knocked out of bounds. Well in New Albany territory. Great play. 22-yard line is where Went ends up.
Yeah, Went is a very shifty, quick running back, receiver, defensive back, multi-purpose player. And New Albany's defensive backs are just losing their coverage. They're trying to play some man coverage, and they're just losing their receivers. And those players, they're not like they're open a little bit. They're open.
Yep.
They're open. All right, now we got a little bit of zone here, 4 zone.
Fondrisi, a little bit of a low snap, looks to throw. Has a man out there. That's Leeser. Leeser couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, Leeser got away with a little push. It could have been offensive pass interference. Now, that was much better coverage. They're in a zone look. The young man backpedaled nice, turned and ran when he had to, kept his eyes on the ball.
And a bunch of flags this time come in.
Movement on the Providence team.
Flags, and more flags.
Yeah, we had a lot of them first half.
That's the third penalty for the Pioneers. I've got the Bulldogs with 6.
Yeah. The Bulldogs' penalties came at the really bad times after big plays for them.
So that backs the Pioneers back 5. And flags come again. So flag came in.
Offside against New Albany?
Offsides against New Albany. Okay.
So obviously the player from New Albany just lined up
wrong. Yep.
He lined up offside.
So that's the 7th penalty for New Albany.
So let's.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's 55 yards. I'll have that for you at halftime.
It is. I'm doing that this year.
Okay. Oh, good.
I'm trying to help you.
Oh, I appreciate that. A little bit of a low snap.
See, there he is again.
And Went brought down by Green after a nice gain. It's going to be out near the line to gain. Going to make it about 3rd and 1.
Yeah. Do you notice how quickly, though, that Fondrisi gets rid of that ball? I mean, it's in his hands and it's out of his hands right away. And it's really, really difficult to defend that. But you've got to put some pressure on the quarterback. You got to hold up those. If you're going to play that man coverage like that or zone, you've got to do something to hold up those receivers.
And we've got an injured player down on the field. And that actually then gives me the opportunity to do this read again that I don't think we caught the first time, so we will do that now. And that read is to say, Glycod would like to thank our corporate partners for being part of tonight's live, free-to-watch high school sports broadcast. If you're a business owner or decider and would like to grow through our promotion of high school sports, please email us at info@glycod.com. That's info@glycod.com.
Yeah, Mason Wint was the Providence player that was down for a moment. He's up walking off the field. Hopefully he's good.
He took a pretty good shot there, didn't he?
Yes, he did. So we've got 3rd and 1.
So 3rd and 1. And Sipes caught in the backfield, but he turned it and got upfield, and it sure looks like he got the first down yardage.
He did.
So with that, it is first down yardage.
Yeah, clock is running. But Coach McDonald is a knack of milking that clock.
Some pressure, throws the ball down. Keandre Green picks it off,
Green.
headed back along the sidelines.
Oh, he could
go. Ended up knocked down in Providence territory.
Yeah, I tell you, number 12 for Nico, the quarterback. He saved the touchdown for sure.
Yep, you got to follow it up. Yep. If you make the error, you want to follow it up.
Yeah, he.
So Green. Ends up with the INT.
Yeah. Good heads up, eyes watching the quarterback, watching the ball, keeping yourself in position to make those kind of plays. Great job on his part. Now, let's see if New Albany got 59 seconds and no timeouts.
Nope,
so
no
let's see how much
timeouts.
time
You're
they
right.
practice 2-minute drill.
And here comes some pressure. And throwing the ball out there for Carter Rice, but unable to connect, was Mayfield.
More air.
Yeah,
more air. More air. You got to know your receiver speed. More air. In fact, Carter Rice had a 5-yard lead on the defender back for Providence. Carter Rice, very speedy, by the way. 5'11", 167. Not very meaty, but very speedy. Deonde Green is in at wideout. I would look to get the ball to him.
He has had a great game thus far.
There he is.
Mayfield and had
Get
a
out
man,
of bounds. Get out of bounds.
That was Rice.
Smart
it's going to be just short. Nope, they're going to say it is
first down.
Enough yardage for the first down.
And he got out of bounds. We got 46 seconds. Keep working the sideline.
So 46 seconds.
Really important now that Mayfield doesn't take a sack. Whatever he does, don't take a sack. The best friend you have is out of bounds.
Yep.
Nobody open, out of bounds.
Well,
little hitch pattern.
As the clock is a bit of the 12th defender here, right?
Yep.
Mayfield looks right, throws it up, has a man, Keandre Green.
Keandre Green
with the touchdown.
He's having the game, maybe. I like him. That's what we call. We just called his number.
So touchdown, Keandre Green.
Now see what's happening now, because New Albany is so not used to this that they're still celebrating. They got to get their team on the field. Get your 2-point team, your kicking team, whatever you're going to do. Get them on the field.
So let's see.
2 points. We're going for 2.
Looks like we're going for 2. Interesting setup.
What a
snap and a 2-point conversion.
I can't tell you how many times I have practiced. When I was a center, I have practiced that snap, and let me tell you, I never did it as well as that young man just did. And I don't know if that's Xavier Alford doing that, Zaylor Alford, or whoever was the center on that. Looks like 55. Everybody's celebrating, slapping number 55.
Let's see if we can figure it out here.
Elijah Gum. That is Elijah Gum. So I don't know.
Who was the snap to? The snap was to 9. Was it not Rice?
Yeah. It was one of those backs. What a nice trick play.
So 14-7 after the Mayfield to Green.
Now, again,
touchdown pass.
How many times have we seen this? 37 seconds left. 1 timeout. Providence is still in the game. Coach Mack has got a way of milking this clock and getting points at the end of a first half.
So 37.3 remains here in this first half. And this one kicked. Going to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Going to be out of bounds, but New Albany with the lead here late in the second quarter. And so penalty on the kickoff, which is the 8th.
What do they call? They call the referee way down in the end zone threw a flag on something.
Was that for kickoff out of bounds?
I don't know. That's not his call. It's this referee up here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Now they're going to talk to Coach McDonald. Let's see if we get a signal. They're going to walk something off. where they're taking the ball to the 35.
Yeah.
And they never did signal exactly what that penalty was for.
No, they didn't, but it was a kick out of bounds.
Yeah.
So, and the bad part about it was no time off the clock. There's still 37 seconds. Play deep, play deep, play deep, play deep, play deep.
As Sipes breaks free down the near sideline and out of bounds. Flag comes in late.
Very poor tackling.
And actually the flags were away from the ball.
Yeah, way away from the play.
And it was 2-on-2. It was Kuiper and Leeser.
Yeah.
Was where the flags came.
Another flag.
And then
we just got another flag.
Sideline. That was on Coach Clark for walking onto the field.
Okay,
that'll be a sideline warning.
Yeah, it should be a warning.
Yeah.
Keep your cool. Keep your discipline.
Discipline,
yeah,
right?
And the tackling there, the tackling on Kalen there was awful. New Albany had three players in position to make a play, and they all just reached their hands out, and nobody ran through the player.
So penalty against both teams. Interesting. Okay.
Well, I'm not.
So those two offset.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Because they're going to have a illegal use of the hands penalty against Providence, and then a 5-yard sideline penalty against New Albany. So it ends up being a 5. Now what did they do? No.
Well, it was from
now
the spot
15?
of the foul.
Now
think.
it's 15-yard. Was it? What have they done? I don't have any idea.
They ended up advancing the ball 5 yards. So I think they took the ball back off the one penalty and then advanced it for the other.
Yeah, that was.
And so it was a net positive for Providence of 5 yards, and that throws my record keeping out the window.
I don't know
because
I don't know how to mark that for a penalty either.
Yeah, me either.
I'm really not too sure exactly what the penalty was.
Well, we know it's thrown down the middle to Leeser. Leeser could not haul it in off the fingertips on that 1st and 10 play.
Yeah, New Albany had a little bit of pressure. I think it was James Smith from his linebacker spot put a little bit of pressure on Fondrisi. Ball was overthrown. New Albany defender had an opportunity to make an interception there. Actually, Leeser did a good job of playing defense and knocking that ball away. 20 seconds. One timeout for Providence Pioneers. 35-yard line. And Providence just burned their last timeout.
Providence did take their last timeout. We will keep it here with 20.8 seconds left.
That was surprising that Providence burned that timeout. I think I would have saved it. I mean,
saved it just in case you get down close.
Yeah, it doesn't carry over, obviously, but you might need it down on the 10-yard line.
We will have the scoreboard ticker for you at the half. And try to get you caught up. Area scoring. As we're coming back to live action here. (14-7). 20.8 seconds remaining. Fondrisi rolls, throws, and Bermudez couldn't get turned around and come back for that, thrown a little bit wide.
Yeah, it was. That was why New Albany put some pressure on them, coming from the backside and the front side. You got to get that front side defensive end. That left defensive end's got to do some containment, make Fondrisi pull up.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down. 15.1 seconds left.
Boy, that middle of that field is so wide open right now.
And here comes some pressure. And Fondrisi just has to throw it out there and get rid of it.
Yeah, smart play on his part.
Yep. Going to make it 4th down.
So, 4th down, 4th and 10. Try to get a 10-yard pass out of bounds and take one shot into the end zone. Have Fondrisi take a little time, run a 10-yard out, get out of bounds, stop the clock, and then you got one, maybe even 2 shots into the end zone.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
So 4th and 10. So Fondrisi,
delay a game. Delay a game.
Delay a game comes in. And Leeser. And it's going to come back, though.
Yeah,
but a fine play by Leeser. But we have a flag in the backfield.
And
no play. No time left on the clock. So with that, an offensive penalty you can end the half on. So at the end of the second quarter, we've got a halftime score of the New Albany Bulldogs with a surprising lead over the Providence Pioneers, 14-7. We'll have the halftime show upcoming for you here on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Need power solutions for your home or business? Visit their all battery store at 1510 Production Road in Jeffersonville. Interstate Batteries. Reliable starts with Interstate.
Back at New Albany High School, 14-7. The Bulldogs up over the Pioneers in our Southern Indiana High School football opener. And Dr. Todd Carter alongside Coach Jim Kazmarek, Christian Sanchez working our camera for us this evening. And, Coach, it's one of those things, a little bit of a surprise on the scoreboard, but a lot of toughness out of New Albany and some big plays, including a couple of turnovers and really some big scoring plays in right. New Albany's win in this ball game.
Well, and it is a surprise in a lot of different ways. I'm impressed with what Coach Clark has done in such a short period of time, how his kids are playing so hard and so tough right now. And I'm surprised at Providence making some of the mistakes that you don't normally see in a Providence team. And Coach McDonald said in our interview that Fondrisi has to learn to let the game come to him and not try to make things happen. And I think that's what's happening to Providence is he's trying to make things happen rather than waiting, letting things come to him. And just keep throwing it deep, keep throwing it deep, keep throwing it deep. And it's, right now the short, quick passes to Sipes and to Wint were really good plays. So two things. Number one, I'm impressed with the job Coach Clark has done, and I'm surprised at Providence making the mistakes that they've made.
Absolutely. Let's try to show you a couple of plays here very, very quickly. I think we've got the scoring play here for New Albany, and I think we can show you that one. And then the two-point conversion as well we will try to show you as Green catches that pass.
Yeah, and what was one of Providence's biggest concerns was losing three starters out of their secondary.
And then we will also show you the two-point conversion.
Which is such a neat trick play.
Yep. And so that gave the Bulldogs the lead. And
I wonder how long New Albany has practiced that two-point play. How many hours have they spent on that two-point play, if any, to get the center to snap the ball the way he did?
I'm not sure, but it was ended up being a very, very good play, wasn't it?
Yes.
And I was going to try to see if I could.
Did you get the Providence touchdown? Or is this the interception?
Yeah, let me see if I can. This is not.
There's the. No.
Was a big play, but that was not the one I was thinking of. Let's see if we can find it here, folks.
Fondrisi made a really nice play to Sipes coming out of the backfield.
Yep, this is it. So this is the Providence scoring play. This one with about 7:54 in the second quarter. As Fondrisi found Sipes.
And the free safety for New Albany just froze. He just froze in his position. He didn't backpedal. He didn't read his key. He just froze. Not sure what he was looking at, but probably not his key.
Well, let's step aside. When we come back, we will
have the kickoff, the 92-yard kickoff.
Well, let's see if I can find that one for you, folks. I should be able to because it was the play right after that. Yeah. Well, you know what? We do, but we don't. Okay. We picked that up. By the time the play ended up coming through, we picked him up at the 40-yard line just running. So probably not the most exhilarating of plays. Yeah. So we'll wait on that one. But we've got a 14-7 score, and again, our thanks to Matt Construction for sponsoring our ticker. Well, let's step aside. When we come back, we will have more of the halftime show, including maybe we'll have time for a little Kaz's Corner.
Yeah, please.
So stay tuned for that here in just a few moments on Glycott.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
You don't have to look far to see the power of the Electrical Union Local 369. No matter the size, we have the right contractor to fill your needs. When it counts, you can count on the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 369. Contact the IBEW today.
State Farm helps make renters insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm Agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
I'm Dr. Seth. Around here, we like to say we are not your average orthodontic practice. We're not your average anything, really. We are 100% family-owned, guided by Christian values, and we've built something that's about much more than just straightening teeth. And we're proud to be, by far, the most generous orthodontic practice to our communities, because this is home, and we believe that we are one big, beautiful human family. Our atmosphere? Light, fun, and easygoing. There's no referral necessary. Consultations are totally complimentary. And with flexible, super friendly financing, we are here to make orthodontics as stress-free as it can be. At Ernstberger Orthodontics, we believe in not just creating healthy smiles, but a happy, wholesome experience every step of the way. Come see the difference. Smile with us at Ernstberger Orthodontics.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Ernstberger Orthodontics. Smile with us. State Farm Insurance Agent Teresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential.
And we're back here at New Albany High School, 14-7 our score, and it's time for a couple minutes of Kaz's Corner. Coach, we can give you a good 2.5 minutes or so.
Okay.
Let's talk about what's on your mind.
Well, you know, I read the newspaper every morning, and I happened to run across an article that was in the Milwaukee Journal out of Wisconsin. And there's a high school that's very, very successful in all sports, but they've won several football championships. It's called Arrowhead High School. It's one of the big 5A schools. And the article here is about how championship teams win championships. And it's not just with the kids that are football players, although that's really important, obviously, but they get kids from all the other sports. And this coach he goes out and recruits kids from wrestling and basketball and track and baseball. And so if I can read this to you very quickly.
Let's hit the highlights.
Yeah, number of athletes on the side of the ball, which Arrowhead coach Matt Harris says is no mistake. There are track athletes, wrestlers, basketball players, lacrosse players, and baseball players and basketball players all playing amongst his athletes. And he recruits these players, and the idea is you need to learn how to compete. And you learn how to compete by playing in different sports. And every sport is competitive, but there are different types of competition. So the more you play in other sports, the better it is. And basically what he's saying is coaches that demand their players play one sport and one sport only are really doing those kids a disservice because they're really not learning to compete. And I would direct this towards parents and AAU coaches and travel squad coaches that if you're demanding that your players or your sons and daughters just play one particular sport, I think you're doing them a disservice because they're not learning to compete, and they're not learning competition, and they're not learning coaching from different coaches, and every coach has a different style, and they need to learn that. So that's my rant. I would love to see more kids play all the sports, and the sports is great. And if you're not playing sports, I want you to play in the band and play in the orchestra and play in the jazz band. And if you're not doing that, find something that you can be involved in.
Some sort of after-school activity.
Yes.
I agree wholeheartedly.
So the importance of competition is what I was trying to get to.
Yep.
And you get that competition by playing multiple sports.
And we may talk on that a little more in the second half. But right now, let's take a brief timeout. And when we come back, we'll get our German American Bank halftime scoring summary. And so back with that here on Glycod.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Live from Burke Field, where we are just getting set for the second half of action upcoming here very shortly. And it is time for our German American Bank look at first half scoring, presented by German American Bank, home of the School Spirit Check Card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more information. Strengthening communities since 1910. And The scoring as follows in the second quarter. All the scoring in the second quarter. The 7:54 remaining in the quarter. Nico Fondrizi to Kalen Sipes, a 40-yard passing touchdown. Bermudez with the extra point, making it 7-0 for the Pioneers. And then the Bulldogs respond in the at 7:34 with a kickoff return just immediately after. So a kickoff return by Keandre Green, 90 yards. The extra point, or the the 2-point conversion was no good. So that was a 7-6 score. Providence still leading. And then with 40 seconds remaining, about a 33-yard pass play from Mayfield to Green. And Rice on the 2-point conversion gave us a 14-7 score. So that brings us to our half and our 14-7 halftime score. As we are just about ready to go back to action here in the third period. So 12 minutes set on the clock, and we are going to get back to action here in this third period. Albany kicking it off.
Nice kick.
And
yeah.
Great kick down inside the 5.
Tackle.
Bouncing it.
Tackle.
And down at the 25-yard line. Yeah. And we've got a New Albany player down.
Yeah. Yeah, 32 made.
Now he's up. Okay,
yeah, he's
good.
32 made the initial contact, but he's going to learn, that is Corbin Starks. He's going to learn that when you make that initial contact, make it with your shoulders and not the top of your helmet.
Right.
He's going to maybe have a headache tomorrow. So let's see what Providence has cooked up during halftime and see what kind of attitude they come out with. That was shocking. I'm sure they felt shocking that they were behind 14-7.
So Providence back on offense. Handoff right side and still rumbling. Sipes with the first down run.
So based on that play, Todd, I think Providence is going to say, okay, by golly, we're going to run the ball. We're going to run it right at you. We're going to have 2 backs, tight end. There it is. Boom, same play.
And then they went quickly again this time.
They did, but Giovanni Johnson again right there to make the play. He is having a heck of a game. 6 foot, 263, playing that left defensive end tackle spot. But I think that's what Providence has decided to do. We're going to come out and we're going to run the ball at you.
Loss of a couple of yards there.
Yeah. Second and.
So it makes it 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 12. Leeser comes back to the formation.
Look for a sweep this way.
Fondrizi under center, and then the flag comes in, and might have been to delay a game.
No, I think it was one of the Providence players twitched on the offensive line.
Yep. See what the call is.
New Albany's backing up. Why would New Albany back up? The umpire. What?
Okay.
Illegal participation. Did New Albany have too many players on the field? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3. Huh.
I don't know, but as by my count, that first penalty of the second half is the.
But the best we can tell, 7th, because we don't know what that one series of penalties was. So I want to say 7th penalty. And is Providence called timeout this time? I would really like to know what New Albany did to get that penalty, especially from the umpire.
So was there a timeout taken?
I think Providence called timeout.
Okay, well, Providence called a timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well, and back with more here on Glycod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
11:03 remains here. 2nd and 7 for the Pioneers. And pitch.
Yeah.
And a great run from Taylor.
Yeah,
and he gets it well into New Albany territory.
Yeah. That was a play that I thought they were going to run before the penalty, timeout, whatever that was. They bring that wide receiver in tight, and he cracks back block, and they just pitch the ball out. And if you don't get a corner coming up to make the play or an outside linebacker coming up to make that play, it's going to end up being a 25-yard gain.
Quickly, a couple of first downs here in this half for the Pioneers.
They're going to run the ball.
Handoff, Sipes, and Sipes, gain of about 4 to 5.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much yardage on first down for New Albany's defense. And Providence, again, I think their whole philosophy now is we're going to run the ball. We're done messing around. We're going to run the ball. We're going to assert our authority and run the ball and knock your people off the line of scrimmage.
Yep. See if New Albany can stop them.
Yep.
So it's going to be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, Providence made too many mistakes in their first half on offense. Yep, there it is again.
Oh, and then the ball down on the ground and a turnover. Another turnover.
Yep.
And this one.
Giovanni Johnson again.
Yep, fallen on by Johnson.
Just uncharacteristic. That was the play was set up. I mean, you knew what they were going to do. They're going to bring that wide out in the crackback. The slot back's going to block, and he's going to just turn and toss the ball. And he tossed the ball down by the runner's ankles, and the runner never really had a chance to get the ball.
Sure did.
Just uncharacteristic.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. In New Albany, Johnny on the spot right there, make the play.
So poor pitch, and that is the 3rd turnover of the game by the Pioneers. Mayfield to Carter. Rice out near the 40, so about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, about 4. That's okay. 4-yard gain.
Yep.
Quick pass, get the ball out of my hands quickly. I'm still waiting for them to do that little bubble screen fake, throw it deep pass. And I know Coach has got that. He's got to have that in his game plan.
So Mayfield to Ray. Excuse me. Yes, Alan Ray.
Yeah.
And he lost the ball but got it back. And that was after the line to gain, I think.
I think he got,
the
first
chain
down.
gain, the chain gang was moving. I think the
first down. Remember, they don't measure anymore.
Well,
first down.
What was funny is I think the official on the far side signaled the first down.
Yeah.
Sort of before the one on this side was maybe all the way ready for it.
Yeah, I agree. He looked up and saw, it's already first down. I better mark it.
Mayfield, handoff. Nope. Keeper. Nope. That was not Mayfield. That was Ray.
That's Ray. Alan Ray.
Lines up in that
Wildcat. That's right.
They've done a bit of that, and gain of about 6.
Okay, Ray's out. Ray is out, and Carter Rice is out. 2 new players come in for the Bulldogs. Big number 72 leads the offense out on the field for the offense.
Zyler Alford.
Zyler Alford, 6'2",
center.
92, center, junior. Big guy.
Keller, right side, has first down yardage, and then more. Run out of bounds in Providence territory. Going to be a gain of about 15.
He is. I liked him when we met him at the show.
Yep, Landon Keller. Yep, senior. Yep.
Yeah, good attitude and loved his conversation with him. But he's quick. He's got some quicks. He accelerated and made that Providence player miss, because I don't think the Providence player knew this kid is as quick as he is. And again, we're seeing Providence missing tackles that we really don't see, especially in the secondary.
So Mayfield hands off Keller, and then a flag comes in.
Yeah, it's probably some holding penalty again. Providence, holding,
Hold against the New Albany Bulldogs.
Yeah, here's the situation. It's so you harp on it, you coach it, you work on it. The offensive linemen have to move their feet. And if they don't move their feet, what they do is they reach their hand out to grab.
Yep.
And you've got to move your feet to make a block. And what happened there was the New Albany player didn't move his feet. He didn't take a step. The Providence player zipped past him. He reached out with his arm to try to grab him. And that drives coaches crazy, and it makes offensive line coaches gray very quickly, and also start looking for employment.
Yep. Right.
The kids got to move their feet. That's one of the hardest things to teach offensive linemen. You got to take your steps and you got to move your feet.
So still first down, but 1st and 19 now, way behind the chains for the Bulldogs. Mayfield looks.
Throw it.
Has flushed. Here comes pressure. Ball up in the air and falls harmlessly to the turf. But man, oh man, that was an adventure for Grady Mayfield.
Throw it. Who's your best friend? Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Best friend for a quarterback scrambling. Out of bounds. Throw it.
And want to give props to Eli Graff with really good pressure there.
Got a New Albany player down with some cramping.
So do we have a player? Do we have a timeout? Okay, well, we've got a player down, so we will take this opportunity to take a brief break, and we will be back with more third quarter here on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
As we return here to Glycod, 7:50 left in the third quarter. A 2nd and 19 upcoming. The players for New Albany still kneeling.
Yeah, don't know. He's up, he's down. It just looks like it's a cramp. And we can talk about this. We kid around about pickle juice and yellow mustard. But the key is, in this kind of weather, they need to hydrate. But it's not hydrating the day of the game.
No, it's got to be several days
starting
before.
on Wednesday or Tuesday and getting fluids. And the best fluid is water or Gatorade or some other kind of electrolyte drink, and it's not Powerade, it's not Monster Energy, it's not.
Yeah, you definitely want to stay away from the energy drinks and caffeine.
It's not Coca-Cola or coffee. It's water. And best thing and cheapest thing is hydrate. Plenty of water, lots of water, glasses and glasses and glasses of water, and that's green, and that hurts New Albany right there.
Yep,
that was their big man in the first half.
So 2nd and long now upcoming. Back to live action here.
Oh, there's a good play.
Screen.
That's a good play.
And throw out to the left side.
Yeah,
that's Coates. So Coates with a good run after catch and ends up out near the line to gain.
Well, that was a really good play because they used that motion man as a nice blocker, and Coates broke off that block. Then it was a matter of him just running and Providence not making very good tackles. All right. Another cramp.
We've got a Pioneer player down. Good job for Christian to stay away from that player. Maybe center up on the New Albany huddle maybe, or the Bulldog. Either way, yeah, very good.
Jordan Carrasco has come in on offense now.
That gives us the opportunity to tell you that Glycod would like to thank you, our viewers, for making us Indiana's #1 free-to-watch platform for high school sports. Keep up to date with our live broadcast by clicking the subscribe button on your YouTube page or scanning the QR code at the top of your screen. Glycod, and you've probably noticed that will be up all season. That QR code, you can scan that and send it to your friends if you need to, and have them tune in. Make sure to like our broadcasts. We appreciate that. Subscribe would be really nice. So we got a 3rd and 1 here for the Bulldogs.
They got 2 plays to get 1 yard because he's going to go for it.
Well, and Mayfield is out there, but so is
Ray's
Ray.
in the backfield. They're running the Wildcat.
Yep. Carrasco back there too. And direct snap to Ray. He's got the first down.
Powerful runner, too. Powerful runner.
Down near the 15, but there is a flag down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, another holding penalty. Yep.
And it's a hold against New Albany.
Again, it's the same situation as before. Coach is going to watch this film or this video, this CD of this game, and it's going to drive him crazy when he starts looking at the little small nuances of offensive line play, and that is taking the proper step, getting your head and getting your chest over your thigh, getting your head over your foot, and then moving your feet. Quick little short choppy steps. I guarantee it, the offensive lineman that I coached got so tired of hearing me go feet.
Right. Well, and certainly this coaching staff just really installed after, into the summer. So
yeah, right.
They haven't had lots of time to work with these young men, but that's fundamental stuff that they'll be preaching.
It always comes down to blocking and tackling, Todd. All the fancy stuff, all the cool stuff, it always.
Mayfield has
catch.
A man and going to make it close to
he's got
the
it down
line to gain.
Yeah, he's got it down now to 4th and 2, and he's going to go for it. So every time, if you notice, almost every time New Albany's gone outside, especially to the right side, they get a holding penalty because the players on the left side are the ones who's not cutting off their blocks. They're the ones reaching.
So 4th and 3, play clock down to 15.
Got to call it, going to get your play in. Oh, he's going to call timeout.
I think he may call timeout.
Yeah, I think he's letting the clock run down. Can I start milking the clock now?
2-1, and there's the timeout by New Albany, their first of the half. And so we will take this opportunity to take a brief timeout. We'll be back with more here on Glycod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Big fourth down play upcoming here for the Bulldogs in Providence territory. And New Albany High School, the improvements to the Burke Field here in the press box, and they've moved the new video portion to the scoreboard. And they moved the scoreboard where it's not blinding in the sun.
Yeah, they got a lot of new graphics on the scoreboard too.
Yep. And so, 4th and 3.
Nope.
Direct snap, not going to get there as Ray swallowed under, and the wagon load of Pioneers came.
I'm going to tell you, had they allowed Ray to throw a pass, if there was a pass option on that play.
Who did he have wide open?
Oh, my goodness. Number one, there wasn't anybody even near
Coates.
Estes. Oh, Coates, excuse me. There wasn't anybody near him, within 20 yards of him. So I don't know if there was a pass option on that play, although maybe he should put one. Oh, my goodness, another cramp.
And player down for New Albany.
Yep. Maurice McGuire, the nose tackle, cramping. You know, we didn't have any in the first half.
Nope, sure didn't.
And now we come in after halftime, and we have a plethora of cramping.
Yeah.
So does that short period during the halftime, that 15 minutes of cooling down, cause more cramps?
I wouldn't think so. You'd think you'd come back out and warm back up again and get things loose, but
they don't do the same stretching kinds of exercises coming out after halftime that they do prior to kickoff.
Not always, but maybe that would be a good thing to do.
Yeah, they do a few little things, but it's not the same series of.
Right. Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
I believe that was McGuire that was down.
Yeah.
Yep, Maurice McGuire.
Sophomore nose tackle, 6 foot 212. He's had a whale of a game.
Yep, sure has.
As most of the New Albany defensive linemen. And this has kind of become a battle in the trenches now, which is surprising. But it's not surprising to me that Coach Mack came out in the halftime and said, this is enough of this. We're going to get after it in the line of scrimmage. We're going to man up. New Albany lined up offside.
Yep, sure did. I think that's the that's the 5th penalty of the half. And going to make it 1st and 5.
Now, lining up onside is a pretty basic thing. It doesn't take a lot of practice to get lined up onside. If you're a defensive lineman, you just turn your head and look to where the ball is.
So our score last year was Providence 49, New Albany 14. New Albany's equaled that total, but Providence tonight just 7 points on the board, and now they're trying to drive.
There he is,
Fondrisi looks to throw and just misses Leeser.
Yeah, and I'm going to
just
tell you,
over his head.
Fondrisi is going to have a hard time completing those passes when he's got a black helmet right in his underarm.
Right. Yep.
That was number 37 for New Albany.
Got there just after the ball was released.
And I can't, it's getting dark in this press box, and I can't see very good in the light. So 37.
37 is Armstead. Zyron Armstead.
He was right in Fondrisi's grill.
So 2nd and 5, and the run for about 4.5. Going to make it 3rd and not much if they don't give him the first down.
That was a good play by Aaron Croce. Croce or Groce? C-R-O-C-E.
Croce.
Croce. Like Jim Croce.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
we got another, that's Sipes cramping. We're going to have attrition. We're not going to have any players left.
Yep. Okay, now their teams were walking to the sideline, and the officials are saying, get back at it here.
It's first. Did they get a first down? How did they get a first down?
No, they gave them a first down. I'm just now seeing that as well.
How did that
Coach.
happen?
They marked it as a first down.
It was an incomplete pass.
No, it wasn't. It was a running play.
Did I miss a play?
Yes.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be a yard shy, but they ended up giving them the first down.
Yeah.
So ball 39. Pitch. Taylor, right side.
Yeah. Good play. Maurice McGuire and Alan Ray again make two nice plays for a very short game.
Going to say that's good for a couple.
Yeah, and Taylor's quick. He's got some wheels on him, so you got to bottle him up inside quickly.
Yep. Handoff and met in the backfield. This time, Sipes going nowhere. Nope, that was not Sipes.
Yeah.
My fault. That was actually Jackson Pierce.
Yeah, and that was
Jackson Pierce met in the backfield.
Yeah, big number 12 on the tackle. Hunter Neff on the backfield, and we got another cramp. This game may take forever now.
It may. So 3rd and 10 upcoming as a New Albany player down.
Hydrate. I can't tell you how many times I used to, on the first 2 or 3 games of the season, just you got to hydrate. You got to start on Tuesday, and you got to be drinking water after water after water. Forget the Powerade, forget the Cokes, forget tea. All of those things are diuretics, and they just suck water out of your cells.
Let's take this opportunity to say Glycod would like to thank our corporate partners for being part of tonight's live free-to-watch high school sports broadcast. If you're a business owner or decider and would like to grow through our promotion of high school sports, please email us at info@glycod.com. That's info@glycod.com.
Huh.
And was up. And then right back down again.
It's Giovanni, too. They need him on the field.
Giovanni Johnson. Going to have to carry him off. That's a cramp.
He's
for
a
sure.
big guy. He's 6 foot 260. They better have some big people carrying him off.
Yep. I know from personal experience a few weeks ago at 90-plus degree heat, playing some tennis on a Thursday night, had a calf in my cramp, and I knew it was just a cramp, and stretched and went back to play, and it hurt for the next 3 days.
Yep, you're right. Did you have your pickle juice?
I had some after I went home.
Okay, all right, that's it.
Yeah.
So you learned something.
Oh yeah,
we are nothing.
Didn't do any mustard, but I did do some pickle juice.
Mustard's the last resort. If pickle juice doesn't work, a big tablespoon of yellow mustard.
And here comes the pressure. Caught in the backfield.
Did New Albany read that so well?
They sure did. And
Jaden Farley read that perfectly.
So loss of a couple and makes it 4th down at about 13 or so.
Yeah,
so
promise.
Bermudez is going to have to come out and boot this one away.
I believe so.
Now, we had a cramping issue earlier for Green, so wondering if
we got
he
another
would
guy
come
down.
out.
We got another one down, another cramp.
Yeah, if he would come out as the returner, I would imagine it will likely be.
No, it's Farley.
Yeah, it is Farley.
Jaden
Farley.
Green's still out there.
Yep, he sure is.
And he's had a cramp early in this quarter. Now we got number 3 coming out.
That's Carrasco. Jordan Carrasco coming off. Christian doing his best not to show the injured player per HSCA asks.
Yes, well, I would.
But a little tough when they're right there.
Yeah.
In the foreground of the action on the field. They better hustle and get this kiddo off, or they're going to run the play. Trainer not big enough to
she's not.
Help get him off. There we go. There we go. As now Christian can line up, maybe get the punter in that too there. So 4th and 13. And all right.
New Albany's got 10 players on the field now.
And low snap, but the kick did get up and away. It's not going to be a long one.
Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Get away. Look at that. See, what? Come on, 23. Come on, 23.
He was chasing the play, and he
get away,
been,
get away, get away, get away.
Yeah, that's one of those where a real savvy defender, if he can hide it from the official, gives a little push, and the 23 hits the ball on the way down.
And that was
then
Cage,
Providence dives on it.
Cage Stevens, who was a 5'10", 140-pound sophomore, and that's probably one of the reasons he was doing what he was doing, because he's a sophomore.
Right.
And now we got another player for New Albany down. This is getting to be an epidemic now. They're working on players on the sideline.
Yep.
On the bench.
Mm-hmm.
On the field.
Yep. It's one of those stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. All right, well, let's take this opportunity, take a brief timeout. We may cut back in, but we'll take this opportunity to take a brief timeout, hear from some of our fantastic Glycod sponsors.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
As we come back, we're ready for live action here. New Albany back on the attack and run to the near side. Keller didn't have a lot of room.
No, he did.
But,
Providence overplayed that, and it was easy to see that was where New Albany was going. So they need to come up with a counter off of that look.
Right.
Albany, they get in that look, and you're pretty much assured where they're going to go. So you need a counter play off of that, and that's what Providence does so well. Is you feel like you've got a good scouting report on what they're going to do, but they always have a counter to everything that you think they're going to do.
So Mayfield sets a man in motion. That's Rice.
And no, don't throw that.
And he's going to chuck it up into the sideline. And Mayfield, a little bit of running for his life there.
Yeah, well, Providence sniffed out exactly what he wanted to do. And it's a good thing he didn't throw that, because it would have been an interception and pick six.
So brings up third down. Is there a flag down too? There may be a flag down too, or is that just a piece of clothing?
No, it's a flag.
It is a flag.
Oh my, not again. Holding. Holy smokes.
Holding against New Albany.
Holding. That has got to be.
That's the sixth by my count.
That's got to be a school record of holding penalties. And remember what I told you earlier. Once you get a holding penalty, it tells you that referees are looking for holding.
Yep.
So don't hold anymore.
Easier said than done.
Well,
right?
No, it's easy to not do it. You just don't grab.
Mayfield.
Come on, Mayfield.
Looks, throws down the center. Green has it right off
in the
his grill. Yep.
Oh, no.
Opportunity there for
off his
Bulldogs. Grill. That was first down yardage and distance.
And that was a beautiful pass. That was a frozen rope he put out there. I mean, that really was a good-looking pass. Green is a playmaker and a good player, but that's one he'll regret dropping that one.
And I had added it down when there was not supposed to be. That's due to the penalty. So it is now third down. Yep. And that was my fault.
Screen, pass, draw.
Mayfield throwing it up. And nearly intercepted. Nicely broken up.
Yeah. Green again.
And again, nicely broken up there, that time by Wyatt Bourne.
Yeah.
Number 11 for the Pioneers.
He's a sophomore, I think. And here's the one.
Yeah, no, he's a junior.
Reyes Nina is limping off the field, too. He's had a cramp.
Yep.
And they need him on defense. Oh, here he goes. No, I don't have a cramp. I have a cramp. No, I don't have a cramp. I'm cramping. Get a guy in for me.
Get a guy in for me.
Come on, Coach.
Yep. So, Mesh at the 15. Couple of players back for the Pioneers, about the 39-yard line.
And what is taking so long here?
I'm not sure.
Oh, gee, we don't have all our players on the field.
Keller now.
Gee.
High snap. And he kicks it from deep, but actually gets a great kick. And a fantastic New Albany bounce.
And there's a Providence
player right there. Oh, my goodness.
That's number 11. And we're telling him, what are you doing? Why are you standing by that ball?
And I don't think I'm going to get a good replay of that. Yep, that it was already kicked on that. So sorry about that, folks. But ended up making a whole lot of lemonade out of lemons after that high snap.
So we're on the 30, that's 20, 30, 40. It ended up being about a 45-yard punt.
Yep. And handoff, Sipes, right side. And the whole doghouse emptied on him there. 3 or 4 players. Green, I know, was in on it, as was Ray.
Yep, Maurice McGuire over there. Come on, shake it off. No more cramps. We're not allowing cramps. We're not allowing cramps anymore.
That one went for about 6 yards, so 2nd and 4.
Giovanni's out again.
Yep, cramping again.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. Like I explained earlier, learn from personal experience. Then once you cramp like that, you just can't move like you did before. It'll happen again.
Yep.
Handoff, and then caught in the backfield. Wow. My goodness, what a play.
That was
by
Maurice
New Albany.
McGuire, Wow, he came out of no, I don't think he was even touched. Wow, he came right out of his nose tackle spot like a shot. And, Providence got 3 returning starters from the offensive line last year.
Yep.
And New Albany, looking at their depth chart here, New Albany has no starting defensive lineman returning. They have Ray and Smith.
Fondrisi looking, and throws short. No, maybe. They're going to say that's a catch. Leeser with the catch. Not at a first down distance, but a great catch nonetheless.
4th and 1.
So Providence at their own 39, now with a 4th and 1. A fantastic catch by Leeser.
Nice pass, too, by the way, by Fondrisi.
Handoff, first down and more. And Sipes goes for about 15 on the 4th and 1.
That's the danger of selling out. If you're selling out and trying to make a stop, but if he gets past that first level of defense, there's nobody back there except the safety. So that sometimes it's better to just say, okay, we'll give them a yard. We'll go back, replay defense again. We'll give you that yard, but we're not going to give you 15 or 20 yards.
Yep. And this time, no room to go, and then a flag comes in late.
Yeah, because
just rode him down, and that's too bad.
Stop on the whistle.
Yep, once the whistle.
Stop on the whistle. Play to the whistle, stop on the whistle.
So personal foul.
So what you've done is made a great play.
Yep.
And then negated it by getting a 15-yard penalty because you didn't stop on the whistle.
So it's going to be first and about 5 after this penalty.
And there, that's
let's see where the flag is. It'll be even less than that.
Yeah. Let's go back to the part about emotion and discipline.
Yep.
And be disciplined enough to stop on the whistle.
Yep. Discipline.
Yep.
That was part of your keys.
Yep.
So it's going to be first, and it's going to go to the 37-yard line. So it's going to be first and about 2 for the Bulldogs.
There he is.
And Fondrisi looks to throw and nearly picked off, but I think it was hauled in. It was. It'll be for a first down distance. I didn't see who the receiver was. That was a dogfight, literally, for the ball.
Yeah.
Are they going to say it was dropped? Oh, they gave him a first down on that last play.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
That's my fault. Sorry, folks. I don't know how I didn't look up and see that.
Okay.
So I was going to put 2nd and 7. Looks like it's more like 2nd and 6, but handoff again. I think that was Taylor this time. And falling forward for maybe 2 yards. Looks like we're about down to the end of the quarter, and we are. So at the end of 3. No points at all in the third quarter. New Albany 14, Providence 7, but Providence driving. Come back for the fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Fourth quarter getting set to be underway. Third and about 4 to go here on this. For the first down on this Providence drive.
Yep. Providence obviously has 2 chances to get this, the third down and fourth down. Look for them to maybe throw a pass, one of those play-action passes.
Could be.
To Sipes or
some sort of RPO.
Yeah, some sort of RPO play.
Yeah.
And then if they don't do that, then they'll run their standard sweep play. Let's see what we're in here.
So Providence switching directions here, going left to right. And Fondrisi has some pressure, throws it out into an empty field.
Yeah.
And so that brings up fourth down.
The defensive back for New Albany did a really nice job of allowing the receiver to run into him.
Right.
The receiver just ran into the defensive back and kind of stopped his momentum.
Yep. Well, and coming out of a quarter break like that, Coach, how frustrating is that for a coaching staff when you've had time to talk about it?
Very, because you set that play up and you knew that play was going to work.
Yeah.
And that's why you had a whole quarter break to discuss it and figure out what play is working. So now what are we going to do? We're going to try to do an RPO.
Yep, and I'd said fourth and 4 before. It was really more like 5 or 6. And that one thrown not where Leeser could pick it up.
Not anywhere close.
Yep. So that's going to be a turnover on downs, and now Providence is going to have to come back out and play some defense. I guess one of the quite a few stories of the game in this one, Coach. I mean, we've had some explosive plays from New Albany. We've also had turnovers from Providence, 2 fumbles and an interception, and that has allowed New Albany to
stay in the game.
Stay in this game and lead this game 14-7. So we've got a good one coming down the stretch. And then handoff, Keller. Ran into a wagon load of Pioneers there after about a 2-yard gain.
He did. That's a new linebacker for Providence this year, and that's Adam Ornella.
Yep.
And he's a junior, 6 foot, 180, and he really laid the wood on him.
Lots of juniors playing on this Providence team, so kind of all over the field. First experience for a lot of them with all the graduating seniors from last year.
Oh, nice catch.
Nice pitch and catch there. That's
nice
actually catch. Mayfield that caught that ball.
No, it's Loach, I think.
Oh, is it Loach?
Yeah.
Oh, 8 and 0.
Yeah, 0.
Sorry. Yep. You are absolutely correct.
Yeah, his 0 is crinkled, right? And it looks
crinkled.
Like an 8.
It looked like an 8.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you for backing me up on that because it sure looked like an 8. Kind of tough for Mayfield to throw it and catch it all at the same time with 10 yards difference. So. But now could we be looking at a Wildcat here? We are, as Ray in the quarterback spot. And he's got Keller back there with him. And then we've got power tight ends on the right side. And handoff. And nice.
Keep going, moving, keep going.
And actually into Providence territory.
Yeah, that's.
And I didn't see if that was a handoff or a keeper.
That was a keeper.
It was a keeper.
But the thing that I'm just amazed. I don't think I've ever seen Providence tackle like that, where they allowed the player to just get another 10 yards because nobody made a tackle. A lot of guys grabbed him up around the shoulder pads, but no one got down to his waist or his legs to make a tackle. So he gets 10 yards extra because he's keeping his feet moving.
Now, unless I'm mistaken, Coach, that may only be the second first down of the half
believe you're right.
For New Albany.
Yeah.
But they need to, if they're going to keep the ball away from, there comes the blitz. And, flag comes in. So a flag flies. But let's see that play again.
Another holding penalty.
Yeah, this one's going to go against New Albany.
Oh, my. Unbelievable.
As Glotzback, I believe, is the man that got in there.
It was.
And got a big piece of that. So let's see what our down and distance is once things are marked off.
It'll be 1st and 25, 1st and 20.
Yep, it sure will be. And, well, I was going to say it's going to be worse than that.
Or is it against Providence? They're looking like they're.
Oh, okay.
What? Oh, the Providence is saying, no, we don't want. We'll take the down.
Okay, that was against Providence. That was not a holding against.
Yeah, it was. It was, but Providence declined a penalty. Gotcha. They want the down and the yardage.
Gotcha. I gotcha. That makes sense. So that makes it second at about 15. Probably more like 16, but no time to change it now. Mayfield looks to throw. Coates dropped the ball. So Coates couldn't come up with it. And that will make it 3rd and 16. We'll change that distance slightly. So now 3rd down and long. Mayfield calls for it. Here comes a little pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Pulls it down. Into New Albany territory. And first down. First down for Grady Mayfield on the quarterback keeper. And that was really just that the pocket collapsed. He was flushed. And he just kept running towards the opposing, towards his end zone.
Yeah, what was so good about that is offensive linemen were getting beat, but they were forcing everybody to the outside. So when he was flushed, he was flushed straight ahead, and he was able to step up in the pocket. He looked for a receiver, nobody there. But he had an open field because all the Providence defenders were flushed around him.
So on a 3rd and 16, Mayfield rumbles for about 18, and it's a first down for the Bulldogs. Left side, going to be a short gain, couple, and there's the whistle. Ray with a run that couple of yards there. They're going to give him about 3 yards. We're going to call that 2nd and 7. As the clock ticks, and that is becoming the best friend of these Bulldogs.
Yep. Still a lot of time, though, Todd.
Yep,
8
sure
minutes.
is.
You can't.
And these Pioneers, we have seen them over the last few years be able to score
quickly.
Yep.
Yeah, and often.
Keller, and
got a little bit. Got 3 maybe.
Allen Ray with the handoff to Keller and gain of a couple.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, looks like maybe just a yard.
Okay.
Going to make it
3rd and 6.
We're going to call that 6? Yeah, I think we should call that 6. 3rd and 6. So 3rd and 6. A throw out and just a unfortunate throw this time.
Yeah.
Lush couldn't come up with it.
No, that was a good play, the quick out.
Yep.
But the ball's got to be there, and actually you need to throw that ball before the receiver actually makes his cut. It's 1, 2, 3, make your cut, and the ball, boom, it's right there in your face.
Yep. All right, so
I'm impressed with New Albany's offensive line actually giving Mayfield some nice time to throw the ball. Wingard, Ross, Alford, Gum, and Grasso.
Mayfield on the 4th and 6 has a man,
Got
and that was Coates.
Yep, nice.
And caught at the 20.
See, keeping Mayfield clean.
Yep. So huge play for New Albany. Move the chains again. And into the red zone. Ball at the 17-yard line. Ray on the keeper. And this time he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And the New Albany faithful saying, hey.
That should have been a penalty.
Should have been a penalty. The whistle blew.
Yeah, that should have been a penalty. Not only was the whistle blow, but the throwdown was the penalty.
Yep. And Coach Clark also.
Yes, well, he should be upset.
Yep.
And that's really, really bad officiating there. If you're going to call it on one side, you better call it on both sides.
And we've got a Providence player shaken up slightly. Yeah. Looks like Jake Glotzback is a bit shaken up. And we've got a timeout on the field for that injured player, so we are going to take a brief timeout as well. Back with more fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycott.
Watching Southern Indiana high school football on Glycod.
As Glotzback is escorted off the field under his own power, that will now be
that hurts the Providence defense.
2nd and 11, I believe, for New Albany.
That hurts Providence defense. Glotzback's
sure
a mainstay last year and this year.
Yep, 6'1", 200 pounds, junior, but played a bit last year.
Yeah, he did.
So, has some experience and has played well thus far tonight. We've called his name and number a couple of times.
Yeah, he anchors that defensive end position for Providence.
Okay, Ray still in at quarterback. Looks to throw, pitches it out, and broken up. Rice was the intended target. Yeah. And through the hands of Rice. Going to make it 3rd and 11.
Not the prettiest pass, but it was, I thought, a catchable ball.
Yep. Now Mayfield is coming back in the ball game now. So 3rd and a long 11. Short 12. And Mayfield with Keller in the backfield with him. Calls for it. Here comes pressure. Falling down, has it in. Touchdown.
What a play.
Touchdown, New Albany.
What a play.
As in the grasp and going down, and then a flag comes in. Could be celebration.
I don't know what they're going to call. That is a Mickey Mouse call on the officials' part. I'm sorry. I like to support the officials, but you got kids that are playing their heart out, and you do that.
And we've got a player down for Providence. Yeah. Let's just show you the replay here. So touchdown is signaled, and then the penalty against New Albany. So our first score of the second half was a passing play from the 19-yard line. So a 19-yard pass play from Mayfield, and that was to Carter Rice.
And Mayfield made one heck of a play.
Well, and he was in the grasp as he was going down.
He threw one heck of a pass there.
So New Albany's going to go for 2. Mayfield with his second TD pass of the night. And New Albany adds to the lead.
I'm not sure the officials realize what this means to these New Albany kids to be in this position and celebrating a touchdown and then throwing a flag.
Yeah, after 16 straight losses. And Engel is lined up for it here. And good snap. Hold is good, and the kick is through. So with that, Engel kick. It is New Albany 21, Providence 7. Let's take a brief break. Back with Pioneer Ball when we return on Glycod.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
So with a 2-touchdown lead now for the New Albany Bulldogs, a bit of a commanding lead here now with only 5:38. We have said this Providence team can score quickly, but they're going to have to get on it if they want to. Let's show you that play again from Mayfield as the pocket begins to break down. He is in the grass, but gets it out, and Carter Rice comes in with it.
Yep, that was a great play by Grady Mayfield.
Well, and Rice with one touchdown all last year, gets one here in this first game, and you know he's going to remember this one to go up 2 scores on these Pioneers.
And this really hurts New Albany to have to kick off here and give Providence that field position.
Good field position. So Rice going to kick it away from the 25.
Really, really hurts him.
And that's due to that penalty. So things getting set. Waiting for the official. Now the official blows the whistle. High kick. Fielded by Leeser. Leeser brings it up, 40, and then thrown down at about the 37-yard line. And that was James Smith.
Yep. Smith is all over the field right now. Playing a heck of a game. So let's see what Providence can cook up, because they still have a lot of time. There's still lots of time, and they still have Fondrisi who can sling the ball, and they've got some good receivers.
Fondrisi.
Noah Lisa.
Yep. Fondrisi last year 59% completion rate. Had almost 1,800 yards.
Bermudez. They've got the weapons.
Low snap, and here comes pressure. Fondrisi gets it to Sipe in the backfield, and he's going to end up losing about 3 yards on that.
Screen pass. Good call.
I'm not so sure that that wasn't just broken up, though, Coach.
I don't know. He had some blockers in front of him. So
okay.
And those linemen got in there way too fast. And
that's true. You're right.
Is limping. He's got a little gimp right now.
So second and long here, about 13, maybe even 14. I probably should have made that 14.
But
let's
see, we're going out. We're going. Yep, there we go. There he is.
And here comes defense again, and this one.
Oh, backward pass. Backward pass. Did he call it? Did he call it incomplete?
I think they called it incomplete because I'm not sure. They're talking.
I guess they did.
I think they
New
did.
Albany players needed to hustle over there and get that ball, because then the referee's got to decide, was it really backward? Did I see something?
Right.
Let the player make the play, and then let the referee decide.
That's almost one of those fall on it and celebrate, and then make them take it away from you.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Sell it. Bermudez and Leeser out to the left side, wide side of the field. And here comes a flag comes in the backfield.
Oh, my goodness sakes. They're going to call roughing the passer.
I believe you are right.
Oh, my goodness sakes.
Yeah, they sure did. And actually, Fondrisi is shaken up
on
that play. And he's trying to see who caught that ball.
Very frustrating on Coach Clark's part, I'm sure.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, with that injury on the field, let's take this opportunity to take another brief break. We'll be back with more here of the fourth quarter on Glycod.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
As we return, now we're going to see what's up with the penalty here.
Let's see if we can see what happened here after the play.
I think, unless I'm mistaken, I believe Christian did the right thing and followed the ball. And so I'm not sure if we're going to get to see all of it.
Here it is. Here. I don't know. It looks like they just pushed him.
So the ball is going to be all the way into New Albany territory at the 43-yard line.
Well, let's see who Providence now has as a backup quarterback.
Well, it should be.
Well, it's not going to be one of those kids that are on the roster. It's going to be one of his regular players. Bermudez, no?
I was going to say Schuld, number 17, was listed.
Yeah, it looks like Bermudez is taking the snap in this.
No, it was Leeser that took the snap. Handoff to Sipes, and Sipes ends up pushed out of bounds at the first down marker.
Sipes is not going to go down on the first hit unless you tackle him.
Yep.
You can't just bump into him. He's not going to go down. He's a good hard runner. And he's running out of bounds, so the clock is stopped. So they can't. They're not milking the clock. There it is again. It's going to be the same play.
And Leeser,
same
again,
play.
Yep, same play. Flag comes in.
Did they finally call Providence on a holding penalty?
I'm not sure.
There's a flag.
There was a flag in the backfield. And that was the first penalty of the second half for the Pioneers, I believe.
So Providence isn't going to pass the ball with Fondrisi not in the game. If Leeser's going to play quarterback, they're going to just hand the ball off to Sipes.
Yep.
So New Albany, you need to be prepared. They're not going to throw the ball. Leeser's not going to throw a pass.
Leeser, handoff. Taylor, left side. Taylor
tackle
tries
him.
To bounce it out.
Tackle.
And ends up with about a 12-yard gain.
Tackle. You can't bump into people. It's a hit and a wrap and move your feet.
So about a 12-yard gain makes it second and 8. Leeser. Low snap.
There it is again.
And off
Same
to
thing.
Taylor. Same play
thing.
again.
There's somebody made a tackle.
Yep.
That's good. But that's what they're going to do. They're not going to pass the ball. So
going to make it 3rd and 6. But with the clock ticking and under 4 minutes.
It's going to come on Bermudez and Sipes and Taylor to get the ball in the end zone. Let's see, they're going to run off to the left side.
And we have a timeout. Timeout by New Albany.
Don't like that. You call timeout for the other team.
But with that timeout, we'll take this opportunity to take one last break, and we'll be back with the final few minutes here on Glycod.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
All right, as we come back, 3:39 and 3rd and 6.
So if I'm Mark Clark now, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I need to get my onside kick recovery team ready to go. If Providence scores, they're going to go for an onside kick, and I need to have my people ready to go. And hopefully we've practiced that enough that our kids know what to do. So in the back of his mind, that's what he's got to be thinking right now.
As we get set, going to throw it off to the left, and it's going to be complete. Going to be short of the 4th down, though. Short of the first down, excuse me, and it will be first down.
So big play for both teams right here. Big play for both teams.
Makes it 4th and 3.
Sipes is back in the game. I would suspect he's going to carry the ball off tackle.
Three minutes to go here, 4th and 3. And now Providence receivers swap ends, low snap, and Leeser hit, ball out. Sipes falls on it.
New Albany's ball.
And New Albany's ball.
That's surprising.
4th down,
Surprising they put Bermudez in that position.
Yep.
Two running plays to Sipes or Taylor would have got you the first down. That's surprising. Now, Bulldogs need Providence has got one timeout left, so they can stop the clock. New Albany needs to eat up some time.
Yep.
Keep the ball on the ground.
Yep.
Protect the ball.
Yep.
Secure the ball. We used to call it secure the ball.
Yep.
Providence needs to do everything they can to dig the ball out. All those drills you practice to dig the ball out, they've got to come into play right now.
So the series record, New Albany 27 wins, Providence 24, but Bulldogs' last win was way back in 2018.
Yep.
So they have not won in the 2020s.
Oh, Lordy.
So they would love to.
How do you not?
They would love
81
to.
has no clue what he's doing.
No, not at that moment, I think. Well, he got a block in, and Ray is nearly the first down to about the 45-yard line. So nice gainer there of about 8.
81.
Lamesh
threw a heck of a block.
Yep.
But then he's rolling around on the ground on top of the Providence player. You're going to get a penalty on that.
As that brings up second down.
Second and
2. Yep. With the clock running. Three seconds on the play clock.
Jay, penalty.
And a penalty.
Penalty. Golly. Golly, how can you do that? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Can you tell folks, Coach does not like it when teams
are
undisciplined.
It doesn't
Any
matter.
Yep.
You got players coming in the game late. You got one of your star running backs who doesn't know what he's doing on a big play of the game.
Yep.
A big play
Left
of the
to right.
game.
Yep.
It's 2nd and 2, and all we got to do is run quarterback sneak.
Right.
And I don't know what we're doing with the tailback who's not lined up properly.
So that's going to make it 2nd and about 7, I believe, when it's all over with.
And now who called timeout?
Did somebody call timeout? I think New Albany may have called timeout. No?
Yeah, New Albany called timeout.
Did they?
Yeah.
They aren't taking. They aren't showing it on the scoreboard yet, are they? They haven't showed it yet, but we're gonna. That'll be their last timeout, if so.
Who called the timeout?
Oh, it was Providence. Okay.
Providence called timeout. Okay.
Yep.
So that's their last timeout.
Yep. No, they got one left.
Oh.
Yep, they had 2.
Oh, my bad.
All right.
Well, that was a mistake for Providence to call timeout there because the ball was dead because of a penalty.
Yep.
So you shouldn't have called timeout there.
So it's going to be. Wait a minute.
Well, here's part of
the down and distance marker. Now he's got it figured out.
Here's part of the situation. New Albany hasn't been in this situation. The kids don't know how to react to a minute and 41 seconds and 2 touchdown lead. They don't know how to react.
Yep. 2 years of futility.
See?
Yep.
See, that should have been 3rd down and 1.
Yep.
Instead of now 4th down and a bunch.
Well, no, it was that was 3rd down because of.
Providence called their final timeout.
Providence calls their final timeout to stop the clock.
So
3rd and 7 with 1:29 left, but even though New Albany's likely going to have to punt this ball away.
Yeah.
Here in a few moments, they will have a chance to run a play, and then possibly milk that clock down.
Run a play, they can get the clock down to 50, 30 seconds. They get down to 59 seconds.
Yep. And then
they can run another play and just run around, run some time off, or they could punt. But I'm the punter shaky, the snapper shaky.
Yeah, don't know.
Yeah, all
that's
shaky.
Why high school football's interesting.
Yeah, all shaky. Yeah.
So, but Coach Clark has coached a couple of reclamation projects in Kentucky.
And this might have been his biggest one, actually.
And so, great opportunity here.
Oh, my.
And pass to Coates, but Coates
you don't need to
tucks it.
Just
and
fall.
He's
Go.
going. He's going.
Oh my goodness!
He's going, and a touchdown for New Albany.
What a surprise! Nobody expected
a surprise.
That.
Coates.
Nobody expected that.
With the 62-yard rushing touchdown.
Well, pass.
Passing touchdown.
Yeah,
excuse me. I'm sorry. You're right.
Nobody in his press box, I can tell you that, expected that play. I tell you, Coach Clark has done a masterful job tonight.
And you are right, Coach. That was a passing touchdown.
Yeah.
Now let's see if Engel can knock this through. So Coates Jr. with the touchdown.
Another good kick.
And the extra point.
Good.
By Engel through.
Boy, that just caught everybody off guard, and including the Providence defense. Everybody was expecting them to run the ball, one more play, milk the clock down, and then punt.
Caught me off guard, too.
Yes, me.
Caught me off guard, too.
If I'm on the Providence sideline, I just slap my head and say, God, I never thought of that. That was one thing I never thought they'd do.
And then here's the thing, Coach. The part that worried me was Coates caught it, and then as you can see on the replay, we'll show it one more time. On the replay, he has the ball in his right hand, and it's out, and then switched it.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't drop that ball.
Well, see, and the other thing is, he really didn't need to score. I thought, just fall down. You got the first down, fall down. Now we milk the clock and we win 21-7.
Yeah, but 49-14 last year
I know.
rankled.
I know.
And we saw that during the
show
last week.
The highlight show. Yeah. Well, and remember what we talked about, the New Albany kids has been stewing on this for a year.
Yep.
365 days of redemption for New Albany's football kids. Well, still, as I'm a coach on the sideline, I'm still. It's not over yet.
Nope,
not over yet until the fat lady sings, and she hasn't. She's not even warming up yet.
So Engel angles it and against the sideline, and actually nicely done, well defended.
Yep.
About the 29 to 30 yard line, maybe 31 on that return.
I like those high kickoffs like that.
Yep.
And they don't, they're not going to be in the end zone, but you're going to be able to cover them because there's hang time on the kickoff.
Yep.
Okay, let's see, is Fondrisi back? Nope. Bermuda's still at quarterback.
No, it's Leeser, I thought.
Leeser. I'm sorry.
It's
Leeser. Yes,
yeah, it's Leeser at quarterback.
Leeser at quarterback, and Providence still not got the people in the game yet. Confusion. Okay.
Now everybody's set, but then a little Bermudez gets it to the left side and gets it out of bounds. I thought that was 4 Bermudez.
0.
Oh,
Sipes.
0. My fault.
Yeah. So still time. You got to tackle. You got to tackle Sipes. He's a tough runner. You got to tackle him. You can't bounce on him.
Gain of about 5.
I'm not so sure Coach has got his whole game plan that Leeser can.
No, I wouldn't think so. And hand off to Sipes again. And Sipes on the left side, going to be near the line to gain. It's going to be 3rd down and maybe 1.
Yeah, clock's running good now for New Albany.
Under a minute to go as Providence couldn't get out of bounds. And new
Taylor.
player in the ball game.
That's Taylor.
I thought it was.
25,
Was it Taylor?
25.
25 is Jackson Leeser.
Oh, new player.
Yep. And we got a New Albany player down.
Oh, gee. Now, see, you don't. This is what drives you, Coach, because you don't need this now.
Nope.
You don't get off the field. Crawl off the field.
And so clock
Don't
stopped.
stop the clock.
34.3.
Yeah. Don't stop the clock. Whatever you do.
So it's going to be. That was a first down run, and so it will be first down Pioneers.
Back in the day when I played, if you were injured and couldn't get off the field, it was a charged timeout against the team. So Coach Corso's rule was, I don't care how injured you are, you need to crawl off the field and get off the field because we're not going to waste the timeout on your injury.
And Leeser, handoff.
Yeah, that's
hammered down in the backfield. Going to be a loss. Will Providence try to run another play? They're acting like they want to run another play.
Yeah, I think Coach just let them stay in the huddle. Stay in the huddle. Shake hands. Be
down and distance is turned off. And
be a sportsman.
New Albany celebrating as this one goes to the final. And New Albany 28, Providence 7. And the Mark Clark Reclamation Project of New Albany football has begun.
In full gear. Are you as stunned as I am right now?
I'm a bit stunned. I really am, but I'm happy for these New Albany kids, and I'm glad that we had a good game.
Yes, I am so happy for New Albany's players after all those years and some really, really terrible football. And I know how much it hurts the Providence players, but by golly, they've had their glory. New Albany kids deserve this. They played harder, they played better, and actually I think they were outcoached.
All right. Yeah. Well, that will do it for our ball game, but we've got a full post-game show upcoming for you, so stay tuned for that. We'll be back with all of that and more here on Glycod.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong. And it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding provided in part by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceservices.org.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by German American Bank, home of the School Spirit Check Card, and sponsor of tonight's final numbers. Visit any of their branches or bank online at GermanAmerican.com.
As we return to New Albany High School, and you're seeing the celebration on the Bulldog out there. You may also see the pile of ice as Coach Clark got doused with the ice bucket, and a celebration from the fans and the players.
The students stormed the field, which is great to see. It's been a long time since these kids could do something to celebrate like this.
Absolutely, and let's try to show you at least a couple of those big plays towards the end. I know the last one's an easy one to find, so we're going to show you that. And this is the Mayfield to Coates 62-yard exclamation point that New Albany put on this ball game. And Coates rumbled and scores that touchdown to go up that 28-7 score.
What a call on Coach's part. That took a lot of courage to make that call, and a lot of confidence in his players to make that call. Showed he's got a great deal of confidence in his quarterback and a great deal of confidence in that young man Clark.
And then, quite honestly, the play of the game was leading by one score at 14-7. With 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go, was this play from Mayfield, and his second of 3 touchdown passes in the grasp. He pitches it out, and Carter Rice comes down with it, and that touchdown was what gave New Albany some breathing room, let them play a little bit more free down the stretch.
Yep, you're right. That could be the play of the game.
Go ahead. You were saying nope. All right. Well, then we're going to take our second post-game break, and when we come back, we will again just give a quick look at our final stats and numbers and our scoring for this game, and then we'll get you most outstanding players upcoming. So stay tuned for that here on Glycod.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
You don't have to look far to see the power of the Electrical Union Local 369. No matter the size, we have the right contractor to fill your needs. When it counts, you can count on the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 369. Contact the IBEW today.
State Farm helps make renters insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
I'm Dr. Seth. Around here, we like to say we are not your average orthodontic practice. We're not your average anything, really. We are 100% family-owned, guided by Christian values, and we've built something that's about much more than just straightening teeth. And we're proud to be, by far, the most generous orthodontic practice to our communities, because this is home, and we believe that we are one big, beautiful human family. Our atmosphere? Light, fun, and easygoing. There's no referral necessary. Consultations are totally complimentary. And with flexible, super friendly financing, we are here to make orthodontics as stress-free as it can be. At Ernstberger Orthodontics, we believe in not just creating healthy smiles, but a happy, wholesome experience every step of the way. Come see the difference. Smile with us at Ernstberger Orthodontics.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Ernstberger Orthodontics. Smile with us. State Farm Insurance Agent Teresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential.
So back at New Albany High School, where we have the German American Bank final numbers. A look at tonight's final numbers presented by German American Bank, home of the School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more information. GermanAmerican.com. And strengthening communities since 1910. First half scoring, obviously the same as what we showed you earlier. 7:54 remaining. Fondrisi to Sipes on a 40-yard passing touchdown. Bermudez knocked the extra point through for a 7-0 lead. Then New Albany scores on the ensuing kickoff. 7:34 remaining. A 90-yard kickoff return by Keandre Green. And the point after was no good, or the two-point conversion attempt was no good. Then New Albany scored again, 40 seconds left in the quarter, with passing touchdown from Mayfield to Keandre Green of 33 yards. Rice on the two-point conversion made it 14-7. Then in the fourth quarter, third quarter was seems like penalties and lots of people with cramps.
Yeah.
Lots.
That was a long quarter.
Fourth quarter, Mayfield to Rice, 19-yard passing touchdown, and Engel knocked through the extra point, making it 21-7. And then Mayfield to Coates. We showed you both of those plays just a few moments ago on the 62-yard touchdown catch and run. And Engel knocking through that one, giving us a final of 28-7. And again, thanks to Matt Construction for our bringing you our our scoreboard ticker at the bottom of the screen. Coach, you had a couple other numbers we wanted to list off there.
Yeah, so one of the craziest numbers you see in a team that won, and they won big, 28-7, was the fact that they had 16 penalties for 170 yards. Crazy. I mean, that's crazy that you think of all the yardage they had to make up to get that to make up 170 yards.
Yep.
Providence, meanwhile, had 5 penalties for 45 yards, which is what you kind of expect from a Providence team. The other big thing in this game were turnovers, and New Albany had 0 turnovers, and Providence had
3.
Yeah, 2 interceptions.
No, 2 fumbles and 1 interception.
And 1 interception.
Yeah.
And I'd asked you earlier when we were off the air if you thought that Providence's performance tonight was a bit of a carryover from the Milan regional game last year, that Milan's offensive line just dominated the game. I don't know if that was a carryover. Coach didn't think so when we talked earlier. But, boy, that just didn't look like a regular Providence. Then they started, when they lost Frondrisi and they had to put Leeser in at quarterback.
That's tough at that point.
I'm sure he didn't get hardly any reps at quarterback.
Yeah.
And their whole offense is thrown out the door.
Yeah.
But Providence will regroup. Coach Mack will get them together. They have a tough game next week against Holy Cross, which is a really good team. I know they're
we will have on Glycod.
Yeah, they're one of the top-rated single A teams in the state of Kentucky. Providence Holy Cross has been a kind of a traditional game now.
Yeah, for just a few years, but it's turned into a nice little rivalry.
Yeah, it's perfect, and
Glycod will have that game.
Yeah, Glycod will have that game. So it was a great game. Hats off and kudos to Coach Clark and his coaching staff, and New Albany's athletic director Sean Garman. You know, this was a long time coming. You know, a year and a half of fruitless football.
Yep.
And all the sins are wiped away in 48 minutes.
All right. Well, let's take our final break as they're trying to get things wrapped up here. We will wrap up as well. Take our final break back with the our most outstanding.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Now it's time for our most outstanding players of the game. Most outstanding players of the game brought to you by Ernstberger Orthodontics. And our Ernstberger Orthodontics new sponsor for us this year on Glycod, and we're very thankful for them to coming on board. And you can smile with us at Ernstberger Orthodontics.
Thank all of our sponsors.
Absolutely. You can give them a call, 944-6759. Now, for most outstanding players, first up for the Pioneers, Coach.
Well, Providence Pioneers, Kalen Sipes, the running back, senior running back, he scored Providence's touchdown. Did a pretty good job, played some defense. He's a tough, hard-nosed kid. I like him. He could be on my team anytime.
All right, so there's your Providence most outstanding player and most outstanding player for the Bulldogs.
Well, this is tough, and I've got – if you let me have 5 choices, I have 5.
You would have had 5.
But you're not going to let me do that. So I'll start with Grady Mayfield, the quarterback, and I thought he did a wonderful job. We talked about getting the ball out of his hands quickly. He did that. The play he made for that third touchdown when he was going down and found an open receiver was just fantastic. The last touchdown play was a spot-on perfect pass. So Could have been Grady Mayfield. Could have been Giovanni Johnson, Alan Ray, and James Smith. Those were 3 really outstanding defensive players for New Albany. And New Albany's defense actually was what won the game for them. So any one of those 3 guys could have done it. But since you only give me one, Keandre Green, 6'2", 180-pound senior wide receiver, defensive back, 2 touchdowns, the electrifying 92-yard kickoff return, his long touchdown catch. He did a wonderful job for New Albany tonight, and hats off to him, hats off to the Bulldogs, and hats off to Coach Clark for pulling what I consider was a major upset. Maybe it won't be as the season goes along, but tonight seemed like a big upset. Big upset.
Yep, sure did. Well, the Bulldogs 1-0 on this new season, and for the Providence Pioneers, they're 0-1. Next week on Glycod, we've got a great Week 2 schedule. Coverage starts at 6:30 p.m. For all the schedule information, of course, you can visit glycod.com or scan the QR code at the top of your screen. But Mail versus Ballard and Providence versus Holy Cross. So these Pioneers headed across the river for that game. Then 3 games out in central Kentucky, Grayson and Anderson County. I will be at that game. Huntington, West Virginia versus GRC, and Lexington Catholic versus Dunbar. So like and subscribe to YouTube, and we thank you very much for joining us tonight. Coach, put the final bow on this one.
Well, I'm really looking forward to 2 things. I want to see how Providence rebounds from this, and I want to see how New Albany rebounds from this. That it's not a one-game season.
Yep.
Now, what you did tonight was great, and I'm sure the coach is telling the kids in the locker room that right now. Enjoy it tonight. You got 24 hours to celebrate because tomorrow
we got to
get
go
back to work again. And we got Indianapolis Lutheran, who spanked us pretty good last year.
Yep, that's right. Well, we're going to step away and call it quits on the night. We want to thank executive producer Steve Bird, for Christian Sanchez, our cameraman this evening. Coach Jim Kazmarek, our analyst. I'm Dr. Todd Carter signing off, saying good night, God bless, and we'll see you next week on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Southern Indiana High School Football, presented by Priority Radiology. You have a choice. Tonight's game was brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. Interstate Batteries. Reliable starts with Interstate. UA Local 502 and the Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky. They do it right the first time. German American Bank. Building communities since 1910. Mack Construction. Construction excellence you can build on. Clark County Youth Services. Serving youth and families in a safe and caring environment. Northside Security, where service and protection meet. And by Deering Floor Center, Tommy's Express Car Wash, and Strike and Spare Family Fun Center.
Visit Glycod.com and follow us on social media for information